Hey, everybody, welcome. Welcome to Protective Stadium here in Birmingham. And I tell you what, it's been a year coming. So a year ago, we were in Birmingham and we won the 4A state championship for the 5A football segment. So here we're back again, but we're at 5A, right? 4A last year, 5A this year. We got bumped up because we've been winning and doing so good. So we're doing it again. And congratulations to the Knights yesterday. The ladies flag football won their 5A championship right here on this field. I snuck a few views of it during Chappie's business hours. It was a lot of fun. They are champions. They are warriors. They are so fast. The defense, like tonight, was so important yesterday. Sack after sack after sack to ensure a victory, 14-7, and the flag football team, 5A state champions this year in 2024. So tonight, we're fixing to tee up. Kickoff is 7 o'clock, and I'm Deacon Mike Costanza, and we're going to be joined in a little bit by Justin Costanza, and we're here in the booth a mile up from the field. It's a beautiful view and a great booth here, and we've got Brittany Bradley making us sound and look great, Daniel Harbin, as usual, the MacGyver of radio and television this year. And I've got a extra helper tonight, brother-in-law Stephen Deep, with stats and helping us out. So we're having an exciting time. This is going to be a great ball game. Both these teams are here because they deserve to be. We're very close in a lot of stats, and so there'll be more about that as we get kicked off. So stay tuned for your Bradley Plumbing and Heating pregame show with Justin Costanza, president of Montgomery Catholic Preparatory School.
Ladies and gentlemen, Montgomery Catholic, the entire Knight Nation, welcome to your Bradley Plumbing and Heating pregame show. I'm Justin Costanza, your school president, and we are excited to be back at Protective Stadium here at UAB's home field as your Montgomery Catholic Knights came away victorious. State champions yesterday on Wednesday, 11 a.m., the very first ever 1-5A flag football state championship trophy came to your Montgomery Catholic Knights. Shout out to the Lady Knights who were able to battle back after being down 7-0, evened up the score in the middle of the game, and then under 6 minutes to go, able to pull ahead. 14-7 the final score, and Montgomery Catholic, your only 1-5A school in the state history of Alabama to be state champions. Flag football is actually going to be featured on our iTech halftime show, so be sure to stick around at the half. Don't go anywhere right here, whether you're on Facebook Live on Montgomery Catholic or Praise 96.5, praise965.com, or on the app. We have a great game planned for you between two amazing schools. Montgomery Catholic's flag football team played Moody yesterday, Moody High School, and guess who will be the opponent today in the varsity football state championship 5A? That's right, Montgomery Catholic versus Moody. Montgomery Catholic is undefeated on the season. That is 14 games, really just 13 wins with one open date at Saraland. That game did not take place. Montgomery Catholic, if you're just joining us, a strong start at the beginning of the season, 42-14 win over St. James at St. James. We hosted our first home game against St. Clair County, 51-14. Montgomery Catholic's offense scoring 93 points in the first two contests, allowing only 28 points. Our first shutout came on the road in week 3 at Eufaula. A strange situation there as we played our first ever Saturday contest, midday Saturday, early afternoon, and the Knights shut them out 28-0. Eufaula, a big 5A competitor who's been involved in postseason for a long, long time, and so for a 28-0 win, Montgomery Catholic knew they had something special. Coming from out of state to Montgomery Catholic, Pensacola Catholic, all the way from Pensacola, Florida came, and we doubled their score, allowed 14 but scored 28 for the fourth win of the season and one of the first statements of the season. I feel like Eufaula for sure a statement, Pensacola Catholic really doubling down. Pensacola Catholic is a school about 3 times the size of Montgomery Catholic, their high school is, and a perennial powerhouse in the world of football. Then Charles Henderson made their way to Montgomery Catholic, where we won 63-6 for our 5th win of the season, and allowing a score there, but also putting up more than 10 times on the home column. Then we had a couple of homestands against Carroll and Headland before going on the road to Greenville and Andalusia. Carroll and Headland, 65-0 and 63-0 respectively, senior night and homecoming fun for all the fans. On the road to Greenville, big as you pass on the interstate. You guys have seen that brand new stadium. Well, we lit it up 50-14, the win over, again, a perennial powerhouse in 5A football. And then Andalusia, also in their first year, this year moving up with Montgomery Catholic from 4A to 5A because their school got bigger. But Andalusia hosting Montgomery Catholic and also losing to the visiting team, 38-0. Montgomery Catholic, a big win over Andalusia before the playoffs began. In the playoffs, Montgomery Catholic hosted Holtville, went on the road to Citronelle, and then hosted Central Clay County and Viger over the last 4 weeks, not allowing a point to be scored in the first 2 rounds and only 9 and 7 in the third and fourth, respectively. 52-0 over Holtville at home, on the road to Citronelle, to one of the best places we've played all season. A great environment, well hosted, and a fun place to play. But the visiting team, your Montgomery Catholic Knights, came away 43-0, the victors. Central Clay County, one of the best teams in the state in 5A football, a perennial powerhouse, and the winningest coach in Alabama football history, currently their coach. The Knights find a way to victory 21-9, that game being moved to Faulkner University due to playing surface and the size of the crowd, almost 2,000 plus in attendance at the Central Clay County game. 21-9, the Knights win, and then 21-7 last week against Viger at Montgomery Catholic. 14 games, 14 weeks, 14 wins. Montgomery Catholic coming in, like we said, actually just 13, but coming in with no losses. On the season, the Moody Blue Devils actually started the season with 2 losses, but these are against big, big teams. Home opener in August, the 22nd, against Gainesville, Georgia, put a bit of a thumping to open the season. The Moody Blue Devils lost 31-7, and then a close one the next week on the road at Oxford, a bigger school than Moody, 24-21. Win two losses to start the season, and then nothing but wins ever since. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins to end the season, again with 2 open home games, and then 4 playoff wins. Before we get to playoffs, beating Jacksonville at home 35-0. St. Clair County on the road 47-0. At Helena, winning 26-21 in a close one. Center Point, not close, 36-12. Playing Leeds at home, 38-22, and they got a rematch last week in the postseason, a 42-0 score in the rematch. On the road at Springville in Week 9, 56-13, and then finishing the season with Lincoln and a thumping 66-3 win. Arab, Winona, Ramsey, and Leeds have been the victims from the Blue Devils over the last 4 weeks. The only one on the road was Winona in the second round. The scores from Arab, round 1, at home for Moody, 49-7. On the road at Winona, 34-0. Ramsey at home, 49-7. Leeds at home, 42-0. Montgomery Catholic has scored a lot of points and kept a lot of folks out of the end zone. Moody has done the same. Moody is coming into tonight a previous, we're going to look at it, record against ranked teams since 1984, 18-71. Regular season wins, 17-61. So some years with not a whole lot of wins. In 5A football, 5-34. Record when scoring since 2001. If they score 10 or more, they're 117-77. If they score 20 or more, they are 103-30. If they score 30 points, they're going to win 65 times out of 75. And then if they score 40 points, only 2 teams have beat them. 37 fell victim. Points allowed. If they allow less than 10, they are 41-1. If they allow 10 or more, they still win 81 of those games, 143 loss. They score more than 20 on us. If we are able to score more than 20, only 42 teams have been able to beat Moody by doing so. Almost 225 fell victim. By the decades, the last 10 years, or this current decade, is one of their best. You got a new sheriff in town, great coaching staff, reinvigorate a program, and since 2020, they are 37-20. In that same time frame, Montgomery Catholic, since 2020, is 64-5. I'll say that again. Montgomery Catholic since 2020 is 64-5. In 2010 to 2019, 55-52, with the resurgence of this program just about 10 years ago being split between those two decades. Lots to talk about as these two teams face off. Montgomery Catholic trying to repeat 4A state champions last year. We're here at UAB's Protective Stadium to try to win back-to-back years this year in 5A. Moody Blue Devils trying to do the same. Montgomery Catholic's flag football team victorious yesterday, bringing home the first ever state championship. The question is, can Montgomery Catholic's varsity football team do the same? We're just a few minutes away from kickoff where we will answer that question. I'll be back live with Deacon Mike right after this.
Bradley Plumbing and Heating is one of the oldest service firms in Montgomery, the original Bradley Services Company since 1945. That means you get hundreds of years of combined experience to solve your problem. Sure, they have been taking care of some of the largest buildings in central Alabama for decades, but that same professional quality service of Bradley Plumbing and Heating is available for your home as well. Whether you have a clogged drain or an AC or heating unit that's not working, don't waste time or money. Call 271-0700. Bradley Plumbing and Heating since 1945, the original Bradley Services Company.
For 150 years, Montgomery Catholic Preparatory School has believed in educating the whole person. Rooted in academic excellence and grounded in faith, we're preparing students not only for college, but for life. With a rigorous curriculum and small class sizes, our students receive personalized attention from dedicated and passionate teachers. Whether it's in the classroom, on the stage, or on the field, Montgomery Catholic students strive to reach their God-given potential. At Montgomery Catholic, we also know that true success goes beyond academics. Faith is at the heart of everything we do. We nurture not only minds, but souls, guiding students to live out their values with integrity and compassion. From K-3 through 12th grade, we offer a supportive, faith-filled environment where students can grow spiritually, morally, and intellectually. Montgomery Catholic Preparatory School, where faith and academic excellence come together. Visit montgomerycatholic.org to schedule a tour today and discover a place where your child can thrive.
Montgomery Catholic Knights football is on the air thanks to our business sponsors. Montgomery County Probate Court, Judge J.C. Love III, Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, Capitol and Colonial Trailways, Dirk's Filet and Vine, Dr. Brian Killey Podiatrist, Hoops League, Houston Clinic, Dr. Lee Murphy, and Warren Averett CPAs and Advisors. Thanks to our Montgomery Catholic community for supporting these generous sponsors.
Red Flag Pest Control is Montgomery's premier termite, pest, and mosquito control provider. Don't let pests ruin your football season. Call Red Flag Pest Control at 334-265-1831 or visit us at redflagpest.com. Red Flag Pest.
Hey everyone, this is Alex Taylor with American Classic Designs. AKD has been Central Alabama's leader in custom apparel and promotional products for more than 30 years. From event-specific t-shirt designs, embroidered corporate logos, or promotional pieces to help spread your brand awareness, our team is ready to help. AKD also powers online customizable stores that both spread school spirit as well as fundraising for an important cause. Call us at 334-277-8433 or visit our website at goakd.com. AKD, meeting all your needs down to a T.
Dogwood is a proud sponsor once again of Montgomery Catholic football. Hi, I'm Brian Harris, owner of Dogwood, based right here in the Montgomery area. Who are we? Dogwood is your organization's outsourced marketing solution. We can supplement your current marketing staff or be your marketing department as a whole. We have a staff of experts so you don't have to. Want to check out our work? Visit montgomerycatholic.org or holyspiritmgm.org. Ready to talk? Visit dogwd.com. dogwd.com.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Ken Bishop will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent Ken Bishop in Montgomery today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
3 Squared Technology Group is a proud supporter of Montgomery Catholic, providing exceptional IT industry solutions with impeccable customer service and attention to detail since 2016. 3 Squared takes pride in offering real IT solutions for clients nationwide. Visit their website at 3squaredtechnology.com. That's the number 3, squaredtechnology.com.
Visit El Taco Shop, Montgomery's ultimate destination for authentic Mexican cuisine. Family-owned El Taco Shop takes pride in using only the freshest ingredients and time-honored recipes to bring you the true flavors of Mexico. Check out our menu at eltacoshopal.com.
The smile on your grandchild's face, the beautiful sunset, watching television, or reading a book. These are things we sometimes take for granted, which is why it's important to protect your eyesight. For over 30 years, families in the River region have trusted iTech, the Institute for Total Eye Care, for professional, reliable, and affordable eye care. Make an appointment now to make sure you are protecting your most important sense, your eyesight. iTech, Alabama's premier medical and eye care facility located on Carmichael Court North next to the Cancer Center in Montgomery and on US 231 in Wetumpka. iTech, for the only eyes you'll ever have.
And we are back live in Birmingham. It is the day that we've been looking forward to for a year. We did it last year. We want to repeat. We won a 5A championship this year. Last year we were 4A. This year, Montgomery Catholic Preparatory School has been raised up to the 5A level. I'm Deacon Mike Costanza, and Justin Costanza, president of Montgomery Catholic Preparatory School, has been down on the field welcoming the players from the tunnel onto the field for tonight's battle. Montgomery Catholic Knights play against Moody, the Moody Blue Devils, the Moody Blues. And they are 11-2. We are 13-0. Statistically, as Justin talked about in the pregame, we're very evenly matched, except for, I think, with my untrained eye, one big lopsided number is they have about 40 yards more per game in the passing department, so we need to pay very close attention to their very skilled quarterback and receivers. But, you know, the Knights will not be outdone. We have, I always say, 2.5 quarterbacks. We have our starting Kingston Prayer, and then we have our backup, and we have another backup, and so we are loaded at the quarterback position depending on the situation. And then he has multiple targets to throw to, and the Knights will show out tonight. And our defense has given up, we did the figuring, 6 points only. Justin, 6 points a game over 13 full games, tonight being the 14th. Have only given up 6 points a game. And their defense, the Moody Blue Devils, has given up almost twice that. And so that's a big difference too. So they may outweigh us or favor us in the passing department, but I think our defense favors us by giving up fewer points per game. So we're a few minutes away because of the network television. We're at 7:05 kickoff, and so that's why we're talking right now. And we've got Justin, president, back from the field, and that was a lot of fun. You know, Justin, this has been quite a ride, a great year. I think our 8th year, and as a father-son duo. And tonight we've got brother-in-law Stephen Deep in the booth with Brittany Bradley and Daniel Harbin. And it takes everybody to make this show happen. And it takes the Knights winning. I mean, quite frankly, that's where the excitement comes from. And the Knights have been piling up the victories. I believe we've had 5 or 6 shutouts this year. Just another great run. And, Justin, how was it down on the field?
Well, it's a long way away is how it was.
So we get the oxygen out for Justin. Give him a chance to breathe here.
Y'all should have turned the camera and saw me sprint up the stairs.
I missed that. And let me tell you, we're 72 stories up here.
This is higher. This is for sure higher than we were at Bryant-Denny.
It is, definitely. Yeah. And we're on about the 42-yard line, looking straight down at the 42.
The binoculars are going to be important.
Beautiful, beautiful lighting. And a great stadium. I've never been here. I've heard all the compliments about it. And then I saw the girls yesterday play on PBS and win the 5A championship for flag football in the state of Alabama. They won 14-7. And as I said a few minutes ago, if you didn't tune in, their defense was really the showstopper. So late in the game, we scored to go ahead, and then our defense had to come out. And number 13 had about 4 sacks in a row.
Jamie McGuire was on fire.
On fire. And Moody was also the opponent yesterday. So here we are in Birmingham, Super 7, 5A championship. The lights are flickering.
They're turning the lights out on us. How about this?
It is so cool. So we're going to play Moody, Montgomery Catholic Knights. We're teeing it up, getting ready to kick off.
State championship about to be underway. We were down on the field. Montgomery Catholic won the toss, deferred to the second half. Moody won the toss, deferred to the second half, so Montgomery Catholic's going to start with the ball. Moody in a cream, white, and gold with black trim style helmet, jersey, and pant tonight. Kind of a dim gold pant, white helmets, cream-colored helmets and jerseys. They'll move from right to left as we get the state championship underway. From the 27-yard line, Montgomery Catholic will receive. It's a fair catch, and it'll be 1st and 10. That was number 0, Charles Chappelle, receiving the ball there. And that was your Little Donkey Mexican Restaurant kickoff to start the We Lunch It first quarter.
Clean kick, high, kind of short. We fielded on the 27, brings up 1st and 10 Knights. We get the ball because they deferred. We're moving, like you say, left to right here. Beautiful stadium. Game time temperature is about 37 degrees. It's going to fall another 5 degrees or so. So brisk. Brisk is the key word.
It is. From the line of scrimmage, 2 to the wide side. That's the near side from the far hash. They'll hand it off. Giovanni Hayner is going to get the ball, and he's off to the races.
Go, buddy.
He's got 20 yards from the line of scrimmage. That's a red flag. 1st down.
What did we talk about on the ride up here, Justin? Giovanni is running better than ever.
The last 2 games have been unbelievable. If he can keep doing that. And I know Moody has seen the tape. I know everybody's been telling him. 2 wide to both sides. Shotgun. Motion from the far to the near. From the far hash. Pass. Throws. Deep. Got to beat him. He's there. Caught. Montgomery Catholic's into the end zone.
Put it up.
Touchdown. Catholic. 2 plays.
Play.
From the 47-yard line. A 52-yard pass all the way deep into the end zone. I believe it was B.J. Bedgood.
Number 4.
Was it J.J.?
Well, I'm sorry.
Here we
go. We're going to follow it.
How about right
and,
there?
What a beautiful.
I think number 6.
All right, we're going to call it B.J. Bedgood, and we can't even tell with the replay.
I'm going to tell you, we're a mile and a quarter away, but I'll tell you what I do know for a fact. Ken Bishop, your State Farm agent, starting us off.
Brought us 6 points.
And now the Stokes and Stimley extra point. Brody Hudson the hold. We await the snap. This ball is up deep into the stands.
It is good.
The home crowd is cheering. It's good. Montgomery Catholic strikes early, 7-0 with the lead, and we'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Attention fans. As you watch your team march down the field, remember AmeriFirst Bank is here to help you march toward your financial goals. From savings accounts to competitive loan rates, AmeriFirst Bank has you covered. Visit AmeriFirstBank.com today and discover banking that's in a league of its own. AmeriFirst Bank, your trusted financial partner. Member FDIC.
Thank you to our business sponsors, Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, Capital and Colonial Trailways. Got a great message from Doug Camuzzi at Capital Trailways saying that we are proud to charter and shuttle champions to championships. Dirks Filet and Vine, Warren Averett, J.C. Love, your Montgomery County Probate Court Judge, Dr. Brian Killey, Podiatrist, the Houston Clinic, and Hoops League. This is your We Lunch It first quarter of play. And we're going to talk about our Avis Cardinal keys to the game in a second. The Knights are going to kick off from left to right, all the way down to the 11-yard line. That's your Little Donkey Mexican Restaurant kickoff. We're going to need to tackle them, and we do just that.
The
at
ball
the 19,
squirted out.
The ball came out, but it was recovered by Moody. The Blue Devils, you know, they're the Blue Devils, correct?
Yeah,
and have no blue in their entire uniform.
I kept thinking,
I guess it's their home uniform.
So
that's a navy, not a black trim. Okay, I hear you.
Matthew Russo with another great kickoff puts us in good field position. Evidently, maybe the ball did squirt out or
was
they
that
leaned
Matthew
forward.
Russo?
It was.
Awesome.
Number 31.
From the 21-yard line, looking to move the ball from right to left. Shotgun formation, little play action. No, they're going to hand it off. He'll get to the line of scrimmage and fall forward. Number 51, Harrison Rogers, not on the tackle, but he was right there. And I know that Dylan, his buddy, and Garrett both excited to bring that guy down. On that far side, I don't know if that's Cam or Charles, but look at there. Dylan Rogers made the wrap-up. We got in-booth replay if we just look.
Cam
about
Miller,
20
too,
feet.
wrapping him up. What a beautiful play.
It's going to be second down and about 7 upcoming from right to left, shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the near side. That's the wide side of the field. They elect to keep it on the ground. The rush will only move the ball a forward progress gain of 1 yard to the 25. And it's going to be a big AmeriFirst Bank 3rd down and 6 upcoming.
Harrison Rogers there with a big part of that tackle, but so did 2 or 3 other Knights. That's what we've seen all year long is try to run up the middle. It's hard going, and you attract 3 or 4 Knights pretty quickly. 3rd and 5 here, first quarter. Time's rolling, 10-17.
3rd and 5, they're going to pass for the first time. It's almost tipped by the Knights, but it will be caught cleanly. It's enough to move the chains, a pickup of about 10 across the 35 all the way out to the 38-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 opportunity for the Blue Devils of Moody, who trail Montgomery Catholic 7-0. We are just a minute and 55 seconds into the We Lunch It first quarter.
Ricky Williams, the defender there. That's indicative of these stats that we've both referred to where they do a great job in the passing department, does Moody.
2 tailbacks, 1 to each side of the shotgun-placed quarterback. Motion from the far side to the near side. And he's got options. He determines that he should hand it off. I think the ball came out, and Montgomery Catholic might have it. If Moody retains possession, it'll be 2nd and 7 from the 41. If Montgomery Catholic has got it, it'll be a Knights first down and another big blow for the momentum. The Blue Devils trying to keep the ball. They have not officially motioned. The Knights are not excited enough to think that we may come up with it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is
the white hat there.
Moody, 2nd down and 7. Yeah, Moody, 2nd down and 7, a pickup of 3. A lot of excitement there. Great job by the officials, making sure that they get the ball in the right hands and on the right line. From the far hash, 2 wideouts to the near side. Montgomery Catholic's defense has kept us in every ball game all year long, shut out about 6 or 7 teams, and it's the state championship. Cherokee County did not score last year. What will we do tonight with Moody? Montgomery Catholic's defense will hold them at the line of scrimmage as they keep the ball on the ground, move right, and gain 1. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Absolutely. Another great stop, middle of the line. I'm okay with Moody. Keep trying that. Now, let's watch for this pass here that was very successful. Last set of downs on 3rd down. They gained about 10 or 12 yards, good enough for a first down.
I'll tell you right now, this is what Montgomery Catholic's defense loves to do. Hopefully they did not just jump off sides. Here we go, 3rd down and 6 for the Blue Devils. 1 wide out to the near side. He stands on the 41, the ball on the 42. 2 wideouts to the far side, 3 men in the backfield. One is the quarterback in shotgun, calls for the ball, plants at the 36. Tux wants to run, gets to the line of scrimmage, and will pick up 3 more. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th and short.
Not enough for a first down is right. We stayed, we paid attention to the quarterback and didn't let him go. And kind of looks like they're going to go for it here.
I'm going to tell you, this is they're going to definitely try to draw us off sides. It's 4th down and 2. The Knights almost give it to them. Dylan Rogers got a little excited right at the
no flag.
He didn't break the plane, I don't think. And so now I don't see a play clock. We're getting close. They are going to run the ball. They're met in the backfield. They're going to lose a yard and turn it over on downs. They elected not to punt. And would have pinned us back probably behind our own 20-yard line. Instead, the Knights offense, who just scored about a 65-yard possession in 2 plays.
2 plays.
Is back on the field. It's Knights 1st and 10. The AmeriFirst Bank Hold'em sponsor did just that on 3rd and 4th down.
As we lead 7-0 here, first quarter, 7 minutes and 41 seconds left in the first quarter. And brought to you by We Lunch It, Bernardo DeFario, our great friend. And tell you what, first quarter action here, 7 minutes and 41 seconds. And the Knights line up. Kingston in the shotgun. Hands off to Giovanni. Who goes for 5 or 8 yards.
I'm going to tell you right there.
Right up the middle.
He got an easy 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3, trying to get across the 35 down to the 34. We are in Blue Devil territory. The Knights tonight in all black jerseys with white trim and the numbers we love the most, those white numbers that we can almost see from a half mile away and 800 feet in elevation. 2 wideouts to the far side. Wilson Hodges joins them, kind of in a slot position there to block. He'll try to do that. B.J. Bedgood will carry the ball across the line to gain. It'll at least be a red flag pest control first down. Won't pick up tons of yards. 4 or 5's enough. 1st and 10 for the Knights upcoming. 7:03 to go in your We Lunch It first quarter.
They say move the chains. I like that we're swapping up between running the ball right up the middle and then throwing those short passes on the far side. Kingston ready in the backfield again in the shotgun. Hands it over to his running back over here, who is caught behind the line of scrimmage and tried to be wrapped up. Probably lost about 1 on the play.
Montgomery Catholic rarely stopped at the line of scrimmage. That was an opportunity for us to try to use the small part of the field, the ball on the near hash. It'll be placed at the 32-yard line, moving to our right, headed towards that south end zone. We've been there once this quarter. Can we make it back? 3 wide receivers on the far side. That's Wilson Hodges, J.J. Williams, and Michael Sheffield, the farthest out. Kingston in the shotgun looks to hand it off to Josh Harriel. Josh met at the line of scrimmage. Nothing going for the Knights, and it's going to bring up a rare 3rd and 10 upcoming. Knights lead 7-0, 6:07 and counting in the first quarter.
Nice play by the Moody Blues, by the Moody Blue Devils. They stopped us right there up the middle as we're back up to the line of scrimmage in a hurry with Kingston in the shotgun. Got 2 wideouts on this side and 2 on the far side.
Got to find a play clock. We're at 18 seconds and counting. Trying to move here. I see it there. And we are 7-0, first quarter, 3rd and 10. Haven't burned a timeout. What are we going to do? We're under 7 seconds. They'll snap, looks to pass. He's all over the place in the pocket, and he chooses a sideline reporter to be the recipient as we throw the ball out of bounds and incomplete. It will stop the clock at 5:28. Montgomery Catholic's lead of 7-0 won't extend on this drive as the punt team makes their way out, and we're going to see if Matthew Russo can pin them deep in their own territory as the receiver stands on the 10-yard line, and we'll see if he backs up at all.
Yeah, he's on the 42, and he can obviously kick it 60 yards. And averaging at about 45.
Good snap. And this one is going to go out of bounds.
Well, that's all right, isn't it?
And the question is going to be where it goes out of bounds. And they are going to mark it off at – where are they going to stop? 7, 8, 10, 9-yard line.
We'll
9-yard line.
Good job.
How about that? And we've got a TV timeout, which means that Montgomery Catholic sponsors are going to get a shout-out as well. Your Montgomery Catholic Knights lead in the state championship, trying to repeat this year as 5A against the Blue Devils of Moody with a lead of 7-0.
Your next adventure is calling. Avis Car Rentals can get you there. Need a car for your next trip or while your car is in the shop? Brian Bonikowski and Scotty Parrish at Avis Car Rentals are ready to get you where you want to go. Visit avis.com for your special offer.
A proud supporter of the Catholic Knights and giving you the smile you deserve, visit Dr. Jennifer Richardson at Designer Smiles Dental Studio for routine cleanings to a brighter smile. Designer Smiles Dental Studio on Chantilly Parkway. Visit designersmilesdental.com to become a patient today.
Catering lunches since 1998, We Lunch It partners with area private schools to provide nutritious and delicious lunches for students and teachers. A team dedicated to customer service and committed to delivering high-quality food for our school families. We Lunch It takes the worry out of the lunch rush. Let us cater to you. Visit WeLunchIt.com to learn more. If you have been injured in a car wreck, call Stokes Stimley Personal Injury Attorneys, the home team. Your case will be handled personally by Jonathan Stokes and Joshua Stimley, an alumni of Montgomery Catholic. Call them at 334-316-4123 for a no-obligation, free consultation to discuss your options. Your home team legal counsel. Little Donkey Mexican Restaurant in East Chase is Montgomery's go-to spot for high school tailgating and pre-gaming this year. With family fajita packs, taco packs, and famous fried chicken packs, you can feed groups of any size, or you can try their chip and dip platters for any sized crowd. And they've made it easy to order. Just go to the website at thelittledonkey.com. Choose the Montgomery location and choose pickup or delivery to place your order.
Bradley Plumbing and Heating is one of the oldest service firms in Montgomery, the original Bradley Services Company since 1945. That means you get hundreds of years of combined experience to solve your problem. Sure, they have been taking care of some of the largest buildings in central Alabama for decades, but that same professional quality service of Bradley Plumbing and Heating is available for your home as well. Whether you have a clogged drain or an AC or heating unit that's not working, don't waste time or money. Call 271-0700. Bradley Plumbing and Heating since 1945, the original Bradley Services Company.
All right, back to the line of scrimmage. Great timeout, and the Moody Blue Devils are going to hand it off. They have not been brought down, but they also have not made it very far forward. Forward progress will be blown dead at the 11, a 2-yard pickup. The Knights punted, pinned them inside the 10, and the defense will do what the defense does best. Mike, it's a second down and a long 8 upcoming.
It is. Beautiful play on the defense. That's their number 2 star player with a great, solid run, but we overpowered him and pushed him back.
They will pass into the flats and immediately tackled behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 2 yards.
That's lovely to see.
I did not see. Well, let's just.
Yeah.
We'll see what we got here. 10 passes. Boom. I believe that's Ricky Williams.
21. It is.
It was 21.
It
Okay,
is,
it is
yes,
Ricky.
yes,
Very
definitely.
good. All right, a big stop. It is 3rd, and they gave him a good spot. 3rd and 10 from their own 9. So a gain of 2, a loss of 2. And now it's 3rd down. AmeriFirst Bank all season.
Huge right here. Huge right here.
3 big guys are up at the line of scrimmage. They show that we're putting some serious pressure. They'll send one man out into motion into the flats on the near side, but elect to hand it off, and they're going to get to punt from their own end zone. There is nothing going at the line of scrimmage. They will fall short, and Charles Chappelle on the tackle number 0 for the Knights brings up 4th and 10 yards for Moody.
So we're going to see Michael Sheffield lining up on about the 45, facing their punter who's in the end zone, Justin. So, this is exciting time. Great time for the defense to score some points by maybe knocking this punt down and getting a safety. But it is cleared, not by much.
All right.
It's short, takes a Moody bounce, though,
a big
of 10 or 15 yards.
About a 17 or 18-yard bounce by the time it's done. It gets well across midfield down to about the 45. So the Knights have been here before, and they scored in 2 plays.
Absolutely.
It will be we've had 2 possessions tonight, scored in 2 plays on the first, a couple of first downs on the second one, and then a punt down to the 9-yard line, and the defense got out, forced a 3-and-out. A big punt reveals 1st and 10 for the Knights from their own 45.
We're leading 7-0. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Let me tell you, this has been fast to me.
2 wideouts on the far side are going to be joined by motion from the near side. They're going to block. J.J. Williams will take the ball. He needs a big block, and he's almost caught from behind. That's a rare occasion. He'll still pick up 4 or 5 yards, Mike.
Yeah, he's standing 5-yard gain after he spread it out on the far side and turned south, right? Yep, turned south and got 5 out of it after he was almost overtaken.
Thank you, Uncle Stephen, who's
Thank you, sir.
supplying
Stats
the
and
hydration.
water. That's good stuff.
All right, from left to right, 2nd and 5. From the 50, wants to pass. Kingston, flushed north, will be tackled. A loss of 2 on the play. The clock will continue to run. We're now under 2:40 and counting in the We Lunch at first quarter. The Knights lead 7-0, and they're going to have a 3rd and 8 upcoming from their own 47-yard line.
So sacked behind the line of scrimmage or tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And looking at their stats, they have a lot of sacks and a lot of tackles for loss. So their defense played well there. 3rd and 7, Knights with the ball, moving left to right, under the lights here in Birmingham. 5A championship on the line.
All right, looking to pass from the shotgun. It'll be dumped out at the line of scrimmage, and we're going to pick up about 8.5 yards. Needed to get to the 45. Red flag, pest control, 1st down. Move the chains. Knights in business into Moody territory.
You know, what I notice about this Moody defense is the Knights are moving against them very well, but when they do hit us, they are hitting us very, very hard, and we generally stop, as in that play.
2 wideouts to the near side. Michael Sheffield up north by himself, decides to pop down to the line of scrimmage at H-back. He'll come to the near side. The ball was on the ground. Kingston able to recover. Wait a minute. They're acting like Moody got it. Kingston almost – I didn't think it was going to be close. Catholic will maintain possession. The Moody Blue Devils popped up like they definitely had it very, very quickly, but they did not. So it'll be a loss on the play all the way back to near midfield, the 49 in Blue Devil territory, and the Knights a very long 3rd down.
Yeah, they're showing second.
Well, they are showing 2nd and 15. Oh, sorry. That was 1st down. That's how far we got sacked. Sorry. 2nd down and 15. Upcoming 3 wideouts to the near side from the shotgun. Looks to pass. Giovanni is going to block. Kingston needs to get rid of the ball. Does. Caught. 1st down. Wilson Hodges at the 37 needs to turn downfield. He'll be tackled at the 30-yard line.
Beautiful pass. Very patient. Kingston made a great decision to throw to Mr. Hodges, who is a big, tall target. Caught it in the middle of the field, came over on this side of the hash marks, turned upfield, 1st down at the 30-yard line.
That's a Middle Tennessee State signee, Wilson Hodges, number 17. Giovanni Hayner gets swallowed up as the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He'll be pushed backwards. His helmet got pulled off there.
Snatched his helmet off as they tried to get him down and get the ball out from his grips. But he met that brick wall that I was talking about a minute ago. They hit him hard. 2nd and 10.
Zaylon Jackson will take his place as he has to sit one obligatory play as he will have a uniform malfunction. He'll be back next would be my anticipation. J.J. in the slot. No, Wilson will take that position. J.J. the nearest man of 3 with Michael Bradford on the far side. They're at the 30-yard line looking towards the end zone. Kingston throws towards the end zone. This one is going to be incomplete and out of bounds. The receiver ineligible there as he went out of bounds and had to come back in. It wouldn't have mattered anyways, but Montgomery Catholic's incomplete pass will bring up 3rd and 10, and we are about 12 seconds away from the end of your final We Lunch It first quarter of the season.
So you think this is 4-down territory? A little bit long for a field goal.
Yes, exactly right. The question will be here on 3rd down, do you keep it on the ground with Giovanni and maybe try to push forward? Giovanni not back in the game, actually. B.J. Bedgood, J.J. Williams, Michael Bradford, all 3 at the line on the far side. I believe in the backfield might still be number 8, Zaylon Jackson.
Yes, definitely.
And we are going to have a Designer Smiles Dental Studio timeout. I believe Montgomery Catholic did it, and rightfully so. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. 12 seconds on the clock in the first quarter. Knights lead 7-0.
Hey everyone, this is Alex Taylor with American Classic Designs. AKD has been Central Alabama's leader in custom apparel and promotional products for more than 30 years. From event-specific t-shirt designs, embroidered corporate logos, or promotional pieces to help spread your brand awareness, our team is ready to help. AKD also powers online customizable stores that both spread school spirit as well as fundraising for an important cause. Call us at 334-277-8433 or visit our website at goakd.com. AKD, meeting all your needs down to a T.
Dogwood is a proud sponsor once again of Montgomery Catholic football. Hi, I'm Brian Harris, owner of Dogwood, based right here in the Montgomery area. Who are we? Dogwood is your organization's outsourced marketing solution. We can supplement your current marketing staff or be your marketing department as a whole. We have a staff of experts so you don't have to. Want to check out our work? Visit montgomerycatholic.org or holyspiritmgm.org. Ready to talk? Visit dogwd.com. dogwd.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. It's a big third down after that Designer Smiles Dental Studio timeout. The Knights are going to hand it off to number 8, Zaylen Jackson. He's going to run for 6. He wants a touchdown. He is going to leap into the end zone.
Well, they're going to say he fell. He fell. Put his knee down before
Is he
touched.
down at the 0.5 yard line?
Yep.
So they are flashing the stadium lights as if it was a touchdown. I was about to invoke the name of Ken Bishop. Here is the replay, and sure enough, he stumbles. I don't know if that ball didn't.
Can we protest?
They can. Here comes Kirk. Here comes Kirk Johnson.
Yeah. Throw the red flag.
Well, he hasn't done it yet. I think he's trying to encourage the official to potentially take a look.
He's reaching.
We've got a flag in his back right pocket. He's got a flag in his back right pocket. He's talking to Cody up in the booth. Cody's going to say yes or no. They're talking to the white hat right now. Question is,
he's pulling the team over to the sideline.
I have not seen the red flag come out. Maybe he doesn't have to throw it, and they're just going to – well, we got 25 seconds on the play clock. I am not sure why, with 2 seconds on the game clock left in the first quarter, I'm not sure why the clock is stopped. The TV green hat is saying it needs to run. Oh, he's pulled them over because as soon as they blow the whistle, they won't have to snap the ball. It's 2 seconds to go, and that will churn off, and they'll flop into the field. So as they trot from right to left, they'll go 98 yards. And we will be back in 30 seconds with a potential touchdown or a first and goal from the 2-foot line.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crust, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Ken Bishop will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent Ken Bishop in Montgomery today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
3 Squared Technology Group is a proud supporter of Montgomery Catholic, providing exceptional IT industry solutions with impeccable customer service and attention to detail since 2016. 3 Squared takes pride in offering real IT solutions for clients nationwide. Visit their website at 3squaredtechnology.com. That's the number 3, squaredtechnology.com.
Visit El Taco Shop, Montgomery's ultimate destination for authentic Mexican cuisine. Family-owned El Taco Shop takes pride in using only the freshest ingredients and time-honored recipes to bring you the true flavors of Mexico. Check out our menu at eltacoshopal.com.
The smile on your grandchild's face, the beautiful sunset, watching television, or reading a book. These are things we sometimes take for granted, which is why it's important to protect your eyesight. For over 30 years, families in the River region have trusted iTech, the Institute for Total Eye Care, for professional, reliable, and affordable eye care. Make an appointment now to make sure you are protecting your most important sense, your eyesight. iTech, Alabama's premier medical and eye care facility located on Carmichael Court North next to the Cancer Center in Montgomery and on US 231 in Wetumpka. iTech, for the only eyes you'll ever have.
Catering lunches since 1998, We Lunch It partners with area private schools to provide nutritious and delicious lunches for students and teachers. A team dedicated to customer service and committed to delivering high-quality food for our school families. We Lunch It takes the worry out of the lunch rush. Let us cater to you. Visit WeLunchIt.com to learn more.
A proud supporter of the Catholic Knights and giving you the smile you deserve, visit Dr. Jennifer Richardson at Designer Smiles Dental Studio for routine cleanings to a brighter smile. Designer Smiles Dental Studio on Chantilly Parkway. Visit designersmilesdental.com to become a patient today.
Montgomery Catholic breaks a big one, gets down to the 1-yard line. It will be first and goal, and Montgomery Catholic will have about 30 inches to go to get it in. Number 3, Miles Cotchery stands in at the Wildcat. He's going to be stopped short. It'll be second and goal from the 1. With Joe Pierce out, the question was, who takes the place in this heavy package? Well, we all know that Miles the Missile can certainly hit with a little impact. Up at the line of scrimmage, off the hip of number 50. They'll do it again. Comes left. Miles Cotchery. He has as many tackles as anybody all season. And now, thanks to Ken Bishop, your State Farm agent, number 3, the defensive master of the year, gets a touchdown. Montgomery Catholic's going to lead by 2 scores. The second play of your El Taco Shop second quarter says touchdown. Thank you to Ken Bishop, our State Farm agent. And now Stokes and Stimley, LLC, to kick for post. It's number 40, J.P. Costa. Great snap. Brody Hudson on the hold. A little bit of a low kick, and this one is through, and it is good. The Knights will lead 14-0. When we come back, Deacon Mike and I are going to share some of those Avis Car Rental keys to the game. Sorry, total blank there. Avis Car Rental keys to the game when we come back in 30 seconds.
Your next adventure is calling. Avis Car Rentals can get you there. Need a car for your next trip or while your car is in the shop? Brian Bonikowski and Scotty Parrish at Avis Car Rentals are ready to get you where you want to go. Visit avis.com for your special offer.
Montgomery Catholic is back live. And shout out to our AKD broadcast team. 15 weeks of the season. We are with you right here tonight on Praise 96.5 on Facebook Live. 10 regular season weeks on WSFA and WSFA.com as well. And so shout out to Daniel Harbin in the back, who makes us all work just off camera because she picks where the camera goes. This is Brittany Bradley. Deacon Mike and Justin Costanza proud to bring you the first quarter. We got the stats coming in live. We're going to give both of us one. Beautiful. Thank you guys so much. Alabama High School Athletic Association doing a great job. Our Avis Car Rental keys to the game. So you got to we talked a little bit in the Bradley Plumbing and Heating pregame show. The biggest key to this game is that the defense has to do what the defense does best, and we have not seen 1 minute of them wavering from doing that. The second is special teams has to give up no crazy penalties and no mistakes. Your Little Donkey Mexican Restaurant kickoff goes all the way down to the 27. It'll be about a 7-yard return across the 30 out to the 36. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils.
And you're right. Our defense has been doing a great job. We've allowed 24 yards between passing and rushing in the first half only, 24 yards. And we have 6 first downs, versus 1 first down for Moody, who has the ball here, 1st and 10 on the 36.
A little shift by the Knights defensive line to the near side. The ball pretty close to the far hash. They'll look to pass. This one is incomplete. Miles Cotchery, who just scored a touchdown, was the man there. Looked like he, if his eyes were on the ball, he would have intercepted it.
Yes.
But that's not what you're playing right there. He was playing the man, and the route did not match the pass. Falls incomplete, 2nd down and 10. The clock is stopped at 11:25.
We talked about Avis keys to the game.
Yep, and we got one more too. But what were you going to say?
So defense, as they jumped, and maybe it's going to be dead ball, and they're going to back them up here. Definitely a flag. And, yes, Moody is backing up. we need to contain their quarterback. He's an ace. And then we need to cover their receivers, which we're doing so far.
We're doing okay.
Doing all right. And, sometimes we're vulnerable, last couple of years, to that 7-yard pass, real short shot.
Yeah.
And tonight they have not. They had one on the far side, picked up about 12 yards, but and that's what they have, 10 yards of pass.
So the Knights defense scares them into an offsides penalty. It's 2nd down and 15. Looking to pass. Plants, throws, caught.
He's wide
It'll
open.
be good for a 14. And unable to bring him down.
Ugh.
Gavin Phelan missed right there at the end. And they'll pick up another 5 extra yards. So about a 20-yard pickup towards midfield and just into Knights territory. The ball is down at the 49.
That's one of our keys. We've got to pay attention. That's Josiah Dozier for the Moody Blues, and with a great reception there right in the middle of the field, wide open.
Looking to pass again from their own 45.
Oh, that's going to be a flag.
This one is
That's
caught,
gonna be a flag.
but there is a flag.
We pounded their receiver right before the ball got there from behind, and then it bounced off of him, and then the other Moody Blue Devils receiver. So he's down. And
he is down on the field, and that is the receiver, the intended receiver there. Not sure where they've placed the ball. We'll come back after a brief injury timeout. That's the best thing we can do for anybody's health. As soon as we go to break, they usually come up off the turf. We'll be back in just a moment. Little Donkey Mexican Restaurant in East Chase is Montgomery's go-to spot for high school tailgating and pre-gaming this year. With family fajita packs, taco packs, and famous fried chicken packs, you can feed groups of any size, or you can try their chip and dip platters for any sized crowd. And they've made it easy to order. Just go to the website at thelittledonkey.com. Choose the Montgomery location and choose pickup or delivery to place your order. Little Donkey Mexican in East Chase. Mexican food with a southern soul. If you have been injured in a car wreck, call Stokes Stimley Personal Injury Attorneys, the home team. Your case will be handled personally by Jonathan Stokes and Joshua Stimley, an alumni of Montgomery Catholic. Call them at 334-316-4123 for a no-obligation, free consultation to discuss your options. Your home team legal counsel.
Attention fans. As you watch your team march down the field, remember AmeriFirst Bank is here to help you march toward your financial goals. From savings accounts to competitive loan rates, AmeriFirst Bank has you covered. Visit AmeriFirstBank.com today and discover banking that's in a league of its own. AmeriFirst Bank, your trusted financial partner, member FDIC.
All right, welcome back. The injured player is up. They were walking him. They got 2 guys propping him on both sides, but he's moving his own feet and making it to the sideline. So as he comes off the 15-yard penalty against the Knights there, getting there a little bit early before the ball will do that. Knights play aggressive. So our third Avis Car Rental keys to the game was that we cannot make penalties. We cannot do things that don't need to be done, and that was a perfect example. So playing with intensity is a lot of fun and makes sense, but right there it puts Moody in the best field position of the night. On the 24-yard line in Knights territory, they'll overload the short side of the field, the ball just inside the near hash. They'll pass into the flats, caught at the 26, falls forward to the line of scrimmage. It will be 2nd down and 10 upcoming. The clock will run. We're at 10:29 and counting. Moody trying to score, trails by 2. It's 14-0 Montgomery Catholic.
Knights survived one of those passing failures there. I believe we were outnumbered. We had 2 defenders against their 3, and they threw it to this side, and he really kind of stumbled into our defense. Can't let that happen.
Harrison Rogers stands on this near side. He and Garrett Samford right side by side. They're going to storm the backfield, and they will chase the quarterback out of the pocket, and they will hand it off. He will make a 4 or 5 yard pickup running the entire width of the field. Sal Barenko makes his way out onto the field. We'll see who he tags out as it is 3rd down and 5 upcoming.
Big play here. Big play. Maybe like earlier, kind of 4th down territory. There's timeout on the field, looks like.
Yeah, Gavin Phelan will tag out and got tripped up by the turf on his way off the field as well. And Kenneth Bell makes his way out. And we will be 3rd down and 5. We need an AmeriFirst Bank hold right here. We got folks all over Facebook, about 60 families tuning in just on Facebook, couple more hundred over the radio waves and online link, and thousands probably on PBS trying to watch the game from the shotgun. They'll look to the sidelines, and Montgomery Catholic broke the plane. The question will be, did the Moody Blue Devils incentivize the move with their own bad behavior? The White Hat and 4 officials will gather. We await false start on the offense.
Back
the
'em up.
center for Moody.
Wow.
He wins an Oscar for flailing back onto his haunches and feet up into the air, thinking that Garrett Samford and Kenneth Bell and Dylan Rogers inappropriately broke his airspace. And so instead of 3rd and 5, AmeriFirst Bank without a snap makes it 3rd down and 10. Moody a little bit farther. They're on their 24-yard line. We are under 20 seconds on the play clock here as we are 9:12 to go before intermission. From the shotgun, he'll be flushed from the pocket, nearly sacked, throws to the end zone. This one's caught by Montgomery Catholic. Is it caught by Montgomery Catholic? Is it caught by Montgomery Catholic?
Carter.
Ladies and
Bryce
gentlemen,
Carter.
an interception in the end zone. Number 13, Bryce Carter brings it down just when the Moody Blue Devils were knocking on the door. 3rd and long. AmeriFirst Bank said, wait a minute. Throw it to the guys in the black jerseys. They want the ball again. They're only leading by 2 scores. It's 14-0, and a little bit of a touchback there means it's 1st and 10 from the Blue Devils' 20-yard line. From the Knights' 20-yard line. The Knights back on offense. And a momentum blow if you're a Moody fan.
Absolutely.
And there are plenty of them here.
And, yeah, there are. There are a lot. They've probably brought twice as many. Of course, they're just 30 minutes down the road. But that's the Moody Blues. They are settling on the stadium. They like it.
3 wideouts to the far side, strike that, make it 2. We've got Wilson at H-back, 1 wideout to the near side. In the shotgun formation, flanked to his right is Wilson Pryor by senior number 11, who will get the ball. He is going to be stopped at or just behind the line of scrimmage. One of the negatives to Giovanni having 2 of the best running games of his career the last 2 games. Everybody in the world knows that he can, he will, and he's going to have to be stopped. And so Moody really keying in, it looks like, Mike, on number 11, Giovanni Hayner, tonight.
It took him almost all of the first quarter to figure that out, but you're right. They keyed in on him there. But that's all right. If you're paying attention to one player, one place on the field, we're going to hit you at 2 other places. And here we come right now.
2nd down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Shotgun formation. Giovanni's going to get it and moves right. Wilson Hodges gives him an excellent block, and Giovanni's going to pick up 15 on the play. Across the 30 to the 35, it'll be a red flag. Pest control, 1st down, Montgomery Catholic. 8:10 on the clock in your your El Taco Shop. 2nd quarter of play, and the Knights are moving the ball well.
It was Giovanni again. However, it was a different point of attack. He ran around that far right side, turned upfield with great blocking in front of him.
Sure did. Brody Hudson will transition to the field. We'll lose Michael Sheffield. Michael stays on. Giovanni comes off. Michael Sheffield, this wide out on the near side, standing 1 yard behind his own 35. They're going to look towards Michael. They'll pass to 6, Bedgood in the flats, and he is swarmed. The ball will lose about 6 yards on the play. Interesting, I was watching Michael there. I don't know if it's hard to key in on him or where he was. Maybe there was a linebacker that I didn't see in Kingston's line of vision, but he looked like he could be a big target down there.
Yeah, it's hard when these guys are flying in your face and trying to rip your head off. And Moody Blue Devils have a great defense here, allowing less than 12 points a game all year long, and have won 11 hard-fought battles by being a great defense. As Kingston looks downfield, scrambles in the backfield, gets it away, and it's going to be thrown out of bounds here about the 50-yard line.
All right, that one was caught by one of the fans on the sideline there. I thought that was Father Connor there for a second. It really actually might be Father Connor Plesla and Father Joseph Schultz down there, Agnes Armstrong as well. If those three can't pray them into a championship, Montgomery Catholic won't make it. 14-0 the score, 6:56 to go. It's a third and very long for the Knights, 16 yards to go. A big pass opportunity. We are going to hand it off to Giovanni. He's got 10. He's got 15. He'll get 17,
Look how hard
18,
he hit
19.
that defense.
My goodness. So he will pick up just enough to move the chains. Thank you, Red Flag Pest Control, as the Knights pick up a huge first down.
After I bragged on their defense being like hitting a brick wall, Giovanni hits them and knocks them 3 or 4 yards backwards. He had such momentum, low momentum, pushed them back. Great first down. First down, we lead by 14, 6 minutes and a half here in the second quarter. The Knights trying to repeat, be 5A champions this year, 2024.
Shotgun formation, want to pass or hand it off? We'll hand it off. Giovanni stops in his track, moves upfield. He picks up 2 or 3. It's enough to give everybody a bit of a breather as number 7, Josh Harriel, makes his way on. 11 comes off. GG gets a quick break. It's 2nd down and 9 upcoming.
Saw Joe Pierce in his street clothes almost with his jersey and no pads tonight. Feel sorry for him. Broke a collarbone. And not playing tonight, but you say he's an outstanding young man and has had a great attitude all week long.
Got to give him the biggest hug. Told him he's playing because he's in every single one of those guys' hearts. The Knights will hand it off. It'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage. The ball was placed at the 47, and it'll make its way back right there. 3rd down and about 8 upcoming.
Josh Harriel with the carry, and there was just nowhere to go. He hammered down a yard. 3rd, 8 or 9 yards. Clock rolling, 5:28 left here in the second quarter. Coming up on halftime. Knights with a nice lead, not heavy enough, 14-0, the Knights lead.
Looking to try to move the ball on 3rd and long. Kingston in the pocket, plants, throws. It's caught at the line of scrimmage, but well defended by number 22 for the Blue Devils, and it'll be 3rd down, turns into 4th in a punt situation. On Facebook Live, we got a lot of folks. Charlie Harbin is listening. We got folks all the way out in Texas. Richard W. Boone Sr., number 66 from the class of, Deacon Mike, do you hear this? 1959.
That was before me. That was before me. In
that
fact,
was
it was
before
a year.
You were born.
That's right. So Stephen Deep and I, brother-in-laws up here. He's another 1978 graduate from Montgomery Catholic. Proud to have him in the booth tonight.
Standing on the 38.
Oh, my goodness.
Flag.
Flag.
Uncharacteristic high snap turns into an uncharacteristic high punt that takes an unnecessary Moody Blue Devil bounce. If the punt stands, it'll be about a 13-yard shift in field position. We'll see what the flag says. It was 4th down and 8 or so for the Knights. I'm not sure that's going to be enough to do anything. The penalty has not yet been adjudicated. Did you see what the white hat motioned here? They have not yet said. The line judge has headed out. Offsides, and that was against the Knights. So that the good news is that might be a dead ball foul, or can they decline and the punt stands?
Well, the way they're all lined up, looks like they're going to decline it. And
they have there.
Sure.
All right, so we're listening. 5 yards from the end of the kick is the penalty.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what the exact illegal procedure was. So it's going to move the ball about 5 or 6 total yards right across midfield. It's 1st down and 10 for the Moody Blue Devils at the 48-yard line. And did somebody take a timeout?
Well, definitely the referees.
Looks like we might have a TV timeout, and we will do the same. With 4:23 to go in your El Taco Shop second quarter, the Knights lead 14-0. I'm Justin Costanza.
I'm Deacon Mike Costanza.
And go Knights.
Attention fans. As you watch your team march down the field, remember AmeriFirst Bank is here to help you march toward your financial goals. From savings accounts to competitive loan rates, AmeriFirst Bank has you covered. Visit AmeriFirstBank.com today and discover banking that's in a league of its own. AmeriFirst Bank, your trusted financial partner, member FDIC.
Bradley Plumbing and Heating is one of the oldest service firms in Montgomery, the original Bradley Services Company since 1945. That means you get hundreds of years of combined experience to solve your problem. Sure, they have been taking care of some of the largest buildings in central Alabama for decades, but that same professional quality service of Bradley Plumbing and Heating is available for your home as well. Whether you have a clogged drain or an AC or heating unit that's not working, don't waste time or money. Call 271-0700. Bradley Plumbing and Heating since 1945, the original Bradley Services Company.
Montgomery Catholic Knights football is on the air thanks to our business sponsors. Montgomery County Probate Court, Judge J.C. Love III, Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, Capitol and Colonial Trailways, Dirk's Filet and Vine, Dr. Brian Kelly Podiatrist, Hoops League, Houston Clinic, Dr. Lee Murphy, and Warren Averett CPAs and Advisors. Thanks to our Montgomery Catholic community for supporting these generous sponsors.
All right, and we are back. I want to say thanks to our Sheriff, Derek Cunningham, in the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, who sent us a statement that says,
And you were with him the other night. Was that at the tree lighting or the parade?
We're getting both.
Both.
We're getting
He's a good man. He's everywhere.
Man, we spent some time together today at the Chamber of Commerce Government Affairs update breakfast, and then had a little elected officials meeting at the county, which was super great. I'll read a statement from him in a second about how he loves us, supports us, and is excited about what Montgomery Catholic is doing. From the shotgun formation, H-back comes out of the backfield and comes to the right side. Moody snaps it, low snap, hands it off.
We got
Met
it.
at the line of scrimmage. Strike that 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 12 upcoming. Sheriff Derek Cunningham says, on behalf of the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, we'd like to commend Montgomery Catholic Preparatory School on their football season this year. I know that you all are going to do a fantastic job, and on behalf of everybody here at Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, we support you and hope that you have a blessed year. We are 27 minutes and 53 seconds away from getting to go to the county headquarters and meeting Sheriff Cunningham and a few county commissioners to be congratulated for 2 state championships if the Knights hold on. The Moody Blue Devils are going to pass on 2nd and long. They'll pick up 9 on the play. Good little pass across midfield. It'll be down at the 44-yard line. 3rd down and 2 upcoming.
Kind of like we saw one of our receivers open on a previous play. I saw one of their receivers a little bit farther downfield, wide open in the middle field. I'm glad the quarterback did not see him.
Yeah.
As they bring in some fresh legs on their offensive line.
Some big boys.
Yes.
This is the goal line heavy set. The Knights also pack the box. It's 11 on 11. They'll snap the ball, push forward. He's going to need more of a yard. He gets it. Falls forward for about 5, actually. Needed 2, got 6, and that will move the chains. It's going to be 1st down in Knights territory from the Montgomery Catholic 37-yard line. Again, the Knights leading 14-0, 3:30 before the iTech halftime show kicks off.
Good offensive push by their line. He went over to the left side, no room to go, and went around as he almost fumbles on the snap.
A low snap, and I'm going to tell you, Ricky Williams tackled him, but he was held up from behind by Miles Cotry, who got in there. Number 3 came from the near end of the line all the way around, got the quarterback. They're going to send the big guys off the field and let the offense see. I would not be surprised if on 2nd down and 10, Moody tries one of those passes that we've seen a couple times. One man in the backfield to the quarterback's right, as there are 3 wide receivers. The Knights show a little bit of a blitz. They'll stand, pass, tipped, incomplete. No, caught by 21. Ricky Williams with the tip drill. He'll pick it up. That is a huge change in possession. Montgomery Catholic is going to take the ball away. Picks up about 9 after the play. And was that KJ or Cam Miller? I don't know. I think he might have got the wind knocked out of him there on the tackle. And he's up and running towards the sidelines. I know Kelvin and Cicely are excited to see him get up so quick. I think he got his bell rung there. He's on the sidelines getting talked to, making sure he's good to go. As the offense comes out on the field, Montgomery Catholic's defense, one of your Avis Car Rental keys to the game. Defense, do what the defense can do, and they've done it. 2 big turnovers tonight, 14-0. The Knights lead the offense on the field, 1st and 10.
Interceptions against this really highly ranked passing offense. And timeout on the field here.
Designer Smiles Dental Studio timeout. Your AKD broadcast team excited to be with you from UAB's Protective Stadium in Birmingham as the Alabama High School Athletic Association football championships are playing tonight. 7 p.m. under the lights, the 5A Montgomery Catholic Knights trying to win 2 in a row. For Montgomery Catholic's 14-0 lead, 2:38 before the half, I'm Justin Costanza.
I'm Deacon Mike Costanza. And go Knights!
Red Flag Pest Control is Montgomery's premier termite, pest, and mosquito control provider. Don't let pests ruin your football season. Call Red Flag Pest Control at 334-265-1831 or visit us at redflagpest.com. Red Flag Pest Control. Shout out to Frank Autry, who's tuned in. I don't know if Frank's listening on the radio or watching on Alabama Public Television, but a lot of folks tuning in to see. And the question I'm curious about is, does the Montgomery Catholic community just expect a championship at this point? I know it's 30 degrees, but there are 3-1 fans from Moody, and they're actually, I think some of them might have left. I'll be honest. I don't know. It's thinning. Maybe they're up trying to warm up at the half, which is 2 minutes and 38 seconds away. But Montgomery Catholic community, be proud. If you're not in the stands, we know you guys are cheering it on. Nothing is handed to us. These guys are earning it. They will hand the ball to Giovanni Hayner.
Wrapped up.
They will lose a yard on the play. It'll be down at the 36, really closer to the 35-yard line, depending upon the spot. It'll be a long second and about 11 upcoming, 2:20 and counting before intermission. This is your El Taco Shop second quarter. Had some El Taco Shop on Giving Tuesday night, and a huge night, almost $80,000 generously donated in 24 hours to Montgomery Catholic on Giving Tuesday to support campus ministry, all 4 campuses, our programs, and maybe even a little athletic championship push. We might have some rings to buy. Who knows? Montgomery Catholic.
Come on, throw the flag. He had his hand all up in his
absolutely
face.
smashed in the backfield. Finally able to figure out how to stop us at the line of scrimmage. A loss of 4 or 5 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 16 for the Knights. The replay.
Timeout Moody.
The replay just garnered ooh from the stands. And there was definitely a face mask, but I don't see the flag. Moody's taking a timeout, and we'll be back in 30 seconds as well. 1:43 to go in your El Taco Shop. Second quarter, Knights lead 14-0.
Dogwood is a proud sponsor once again of Montgomery Catholic football. Hi, I'm Brian Harris, owner of Dogwood, based right here in the Montgomery area. Who are we? Dogwood is your organization's outsourced marketing solution. We can supplement your current marketing staff or be your marketing department as a whole. We have a staff of experts so you don't have to. Want to check out our work? Visit montgomerycatholic.org or holyspiritmgm.org. Ready to talk? Visit dogwd.com. dogwd.com.
Hey everyone, this is Alex Taylor with American Classic Designs. AKD has been Central Alabama's leader in custom apparel and promotional products for more than 30 years. From event-specific t-shirt designs, embroidered corporate logos, or promotional pieces to help spread your brand awareness, our team is ready to help. AKD also powers online customizable stores that both spread school spirit as well as fundraising for an important cause. Call us at 334-277-8433 or visit our website at goakd.com. AKD, meeting all your needs down to a T.
All right, 3rd down up to the line of scrimmage after the timeout. Number 6, B.J. Bedgood, the ball carrier. He's got nothing going to the near side. A flag comes out. He's still on his feet, moves east from us, does not get to turn up field. If the play stands without a penalty, it'll be 4th down and about 22 upcoming. I'm not sure if I heard 1:33 on the clock here. They are still discussing the ball, or the officials standing on the 25. The Knights 75 yards away from points. Holding against the Knights, the penalty is declined. It'll be 4th and a quarter mile. The Knights will kick to give some of the best field position yet with very little time. El Taco Shop's second quarter has 93 seconds remaining, and the Moody receiver stands on his own 40-yard line.
Matthew Russo on the 15, back to his end zone. It's a precarious place to be.
Need a good snap here. See what we got, and it's beautiful and all the way downfield. Here goes the ball, waiting for this one to get towards the sidelines, and it looks like it's going to go out and not be touched.
I don't know how it didn't get blocked.
Hey,
it was really close.
I think Henry Dixon was the deep snap. I think Henry.
Good snap.
We don't do a good job, and of course we don't punt very often either. Do a good job of giving some of those guys credit. Henry did an excellent job there and was the first one down.
Ball on the 41-yard line, first down for Moody Blue Devils here with a minute 20 seconds, 6 seconds, 1:26 left in the second quarter.
Avis Cardinal keys to the game. Don't do anything crazy on special teams. And here they're going to pitch it in the backfield and still spinning. A helmet comes off. The ball will be stopped before it gets to the 37 or 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 3. The clock continues to – no, it stopped.
I guess when his head popped off.
Yeah, they probably stop there and make sure that everything's done. They blow the play dead. Number 9, the ball carrier. We're going to see here.
Now the clock's rolling.
Literally popped off when number 9, Cam Miller, got in there, and that was quite a hit.
Rock'em sock'em robots.
Literally, totally legal. Motion from the far side to the near, the ball on the far hash, 3 guys in the backfield. They'll throw into the flats. Caught. There is an illegal block.
Yep. They called it.
That is correctly penalized. Gavin Phelan.
Oh, a little pushing.
Was a little bit of tackled there. Illegal block in the back or holding, whatever you want to call it. It was sort of both. That will back us up. Back Moody up, excuse me.
Yep.
Second down and 7 is going to turn into worse. Holding called against Moody. And it will be – we're going to see where this ball goes. They're moving the ball from the 38 is where it currently stands. 40, 42, 44, 46.
About 15 to go, 17 to go.
How about that?
17
all the
to
way
go.
to the 48-yard line. Got to get to the 31, 17 yards away from moving the chains, and it is a long second down.
And the clock's moving.
We're at 46 seconds and counting. Looking to pass. Plants, throws deep, and the Knights are going to bat it away. B.J. Bedgood unable to come up with the tip drill pick as the Knight defenders did a good job. It seemed a little desperate there. Gavin Phelan and Ricky Williams there, of course. Number 3, Miles Cottrey, always in the vicinity.
Salivating.
And it's third and very long upcoming for Moody.
You said kind of desperate. It was just a tip ball. It was a throw up and see who could catch it. They had 3 receivers on the far side. We were outmanned or outnumbered. Again, they're lined up the same way. We have 2 defenders on that side, and they throw into the crowd.
Overloaded on the far side. 4 guys out there, 1 in the flats, and 3 go deep, and this one is caught. It was nearly picked off, but it will not be enough to move the chain. So it's going to be 4th down and about 3 as a flag comes out from the back judge, and lots going on in this play and afterwards. The play itself did not move the chains. The penalty might do just that. Shout out to Jane Koch. She and Eli, a 6th grader, Holy Spirit, one of our faves, watching on the game and watching on the TV and tuned in on Facebook. And looks like there might be some pass interference or holding actually against the Knights. And that's exactly what they will agree. Kirk Johnson up on the Jumbotron right there. He's got some heated gloves on and short sleeves. He's a baller. That's enough to move the chains for Moody, and Montgomery Catholic gave it to him. Avis Car Rental keys to the game says play smart, don't give up big penalties.
26 seconds left here, first half.
26 seconds. The clock will start with the snap from the 22-yard line, wanting to pass towards the end zone. This one's up and batted away. The Moody receiver wanted a flag, but who's that? Is that Ricky Williams? Of course, we can't see anything from
8,
up here.
maybe.
Yeah, that's 21, Ricky Williams. And he was in the air going for the ball, and the receiver.
Oh, it is 21, yep.
The receiver unable to get to it. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 now.
Offensive player turned into a defensive player because it was really better for
almost
us to
could
catch
have been
the ball.
a pick. Designer Smiles Dental Studio says, hey, Coach, take a timeout. With 20 seconds to go before the iTech halftime show, your Montgomery Catholic Knights lead 14-0. I'm Justin Costanza.
And I'm Deacon Mike Costanza. And go Knights.
3 Squared Technology Group is a proud supporter of Montgomery Catholic, providing exceptional IT industry solutions with impeccable customer service and attention to detail since 2016. 3 Squared takes pride in offering real IT solutions for clients nationwide. Visit their website at 3squaredtechnology.com. That's the number 3, squaredtechnology.com.
3squaredtechnology.com. Folks, if you haven't met a seam walker, you need to call them. You need to learn more about 3 Squared Technology Group. I don't care if it's a city, county, or government contract, Air Force, military contract, or if you're just a small business in Montgomery and you've got questions about technology, about IT infrastructure, if you need software, programs, hardware, security programs, and cameras, our guy, Asim.
He's got the solutions and the answers.
I'm going to tell you, and one of the nicest guys you're ever going to meet.
And he loves Montgomery Catholic.
Sure does. Asim, thank you so much for sponsoring this season. Our sponsors have made one of the most memorable seasons come to life, and now let's finish strong. Second down and 10. Moody up to the line. 2 wideouts to both sides stacked up on the near hash. Flush from the pocket. The quarterback throws from his ankles being sideways on the carpet.
Keldrick Washington.
They do not throw a flag, and I agree with them. I think that's the correct call. KJ got in there?
Oh, yeah. He just wrapped him around the waist and pulled him down. And he threw the ball up in the air.
Had been flushed from the pocket, too.
Yes.
So 3rd down and 10. They're knocking on the door of the red zone here. They're 22-yard line, trying to get something going. 15 seconds left in the El Taco Shop second quarter. This is definitely 4-down territory if they've got the time. Clock will start with the snap. There's the snap. Shotgun. Plants wants to throw. Flush to the near side. Throws. Incomplete. Number 4 would have been there. Miles Cotchery had to give him a love tap to say, hey, I was here. You weren't going to go far. And the Blue Devils of Moody, with 7 seconds to go before the half, are going to try to kick a field goal, if I can interpret the personnel change.
Keldrick Washington in with that pressure that time, giving that quarterback all he could handle, and threw it errantly to the ground. And I saw the field goal kicker kind of warming up on the sideline a moment ago, and you're right, Justin. He's standing on the 32-yard line looking south.
All right, so this will be a
49-yard
field
goal.
No way. 39-yard field goal, and it won't make it. 39 yards, and it only went about 31 or 2, and 2 seconds remain on the clock. We've got a great halftime show for you. Your state champion, you heard it right, yesterday, 11 o'clock, right here at UAB's Protective Stadium. The very first ever Alabama High School Athletic Association flag football championships were held, and your Montgomery Catholic Knights came home with a blue map. First time in state history, first time in school history. Nobody else has done it. 1 to 5A. We're the only ones. Little victory formation here as we will snap the ball with 2 seconds. They will take a knee, and we will go to the half. Institute for Total Eye Care halftime show will be 23 minutes long, and we'll be back. Remember, we want you to stick around, hear what these young flag football players have to say. If more of them were at school today, then they would have all been on there. I'm not casting any shade, as the kids say. We want to make sure, they had a big night last night, a big day today. So they're going to be on at our halftime show. It's iTech, and Montgomery Catholic leads 14-0. We'll be back in 23 minutes. I'm Justin Costanza.
I'm Uncle Stephen.
And I'm Deacon Mike Costanza. And go Knights!
We want to thank our greater Montgomery Catholic community who have helped make this broadcast possible. And now, for your family and alumni roll call sponsors. The Aaron family, Megan, class of 2015, Riley 2017, Mitch 2019, Catherine 2023, and Claire, class of 2028. Ben and Elena Barranco, class of 2002, Joan and Barry Cavan, Austin Cleghorn, class of 2021, James Cleghorn, class of 2016, Lainey Cleghorn, class of 1986, Steve and Marcia Hitson Davis, Stephen and Charlotte Deep, class of 78 in memory of Michael Deep, From our first AD, Dean DeLongchamp and his family, Mike, 1987, Michelle, 1990, and Melissa, 1995. Go Knights! DeJesus Donahue family, Catherine and Matthew Donahue, 2012. Christopher, 2018. Carlo, 2021. Mary Lead Edgar, in honor of the class of 1957. Alan and Julie Emerson, class of 2000. Mary and Jim Forsyth. Sean and Laura Feely, class of 2006. The Gonzalez Ansaldi family, Francisco, class of 2017. Ezekiel, class of 2019. Inez, class of 2021. And Angelise, class of 2022. Rick and Joey Harris. Helen and David Hayden, the Latham family. Bob and Bonnie McLaurin family. Mike and Carrie Moore, in honor of their son Zach, class of 2019. And Sean, class of 2020. Christine and Mickey Knoll, class of 1991. Jason and Tisha Rhodes, in honor of Hayden Rhodes Howell. Brian and Jennifer Rogers. Mark and Diane Schultz. Teresa and Greg Trelaw, Ricky, class of 2019, and Amy, class of 2023. Brad Walker, class of 1976, in memory of Coach Arbin. If you would like to be part of our Montgomery Catholic Knights roll call, visit montgomerycatholic.org/broadcast to join the team. Thank you, and go Knights!
For 150 years, Montgomery Catholic Preparatory School has believed in educating the whole person. Rooted in academic excellence and grounded in faith, we're preparing students not only for college, but for life. With a rigorous curriculum and small class sizes, our students receive personalized attention from dedicated and passionate teachers. Whether it's in the classroom, on the stage, or on the field, Montgomery Catholic students strive to reach their God-given potential. At Montgomery Catholic, we also know that true success goes beyond academics. Faith is at the heart of everything we do. We nurture not only minds, but souls, guiding students to live out their values with integrity and compassion. From K-3 through 12th grade, we offer a supportive, faith-filled environment where students can grow spiritually, morally, and intellectually. Montgomery Catholic Preparatory School, where faith and academic excellence come together. Visit montgomerycatholic.org to schedule a tour today and discover a place where your child can thrive. And gentlemen, it's the state championship. It's halftime, the iTech halftime show, the Institute for Total Eye Care. And we are one state championship down with yesterday's trophy coming to Montgomery Catholic via the varsity flag football team. And they are the only 1 through 5A team in the state of Alabama's history to ever win a state championship. It's unbelievable. And as they make state history, they are now going to come and get to spend a few minutes with you guys right here on the iTech halftime show. All right, ladies, and shout out, this is not the full team. You guys get major cred for being the folks who came back today to school as we are about to head up north. We're pre-recording this for tonight's championship game. And so we've got a little less than half of you guys. And so for the folks who aren't on here, don't be upset. We love you. We're going to represent you well. Ladies, can you guys help me make sure that we represent everybody today? And this is full package. All right. They're nodding yes. All right, Haley, you're up first. We're going to go through introductions. Tell us who you are, what position you play, when you graduate, what house you're in, anything that you want to. Ladies and gentlemen, Haley Mason.
Hello, y'all. My name is Haley Mason. I'm number 12, a senior. I'm a cornerback, and I am in Memento Mori.
Whoop, whoop.
Hey, guys. My name is Kendall Brooks. I'm number 14. I'm a senior. I'm the long snapper, and I'm in Memento Mori.
We got 2 Memento Moris in a row?
Hey, I'm Avery Sadler. I'm number 3. I'm a blocker. I'm in 10th grade, and I'm in Memento Mori.
3 in a row?
Hey, y'all. My name is Riley Wilcoxon. I'm number 7th. I'm in the 11th grade. I am the regular snapper, and I'm in Verso Alto.
Verso, what's up? To the heights.
Hi, my name is Abby Talbot. I'm number 8. I'm a freshman, and I'm in Memento Mori.
All right, Abby, welcome. And guys, don't forget, talk into the microphone.
Hey, y'all, it's Shannon Norris, number 25. I'm a senior. I am a rusher, and I'm in Memento Mori.
What's up? Memento Mori must have done like a, hey, if you guys don't come to school, we're going to lose points thing today. I love it.
Hey, guys, I'm Cameron Iverson. I'm number 6. I'm a junior, and I'm in Verso Alto. And I'm on punt receive and offense and defense.
What is up? All right, so 2 Versos. And then we got one more. All right, Fitz, who are you?
Hey, my name is Hayden. I'm number 1, and I'm a sophomore. I play quarterback and cornerback, and I'm in Viva Cristo Rey.
Viva Cristo Rey. We got 1. So no AMDG. Oh, my goodness. All right. And then real quick, should we get the lady herself, head coach Whitney Toole, to say hello super fast? Christy Benz is working so hard today, hard to break her away from the computer, paying bills and payroll and everything. But Whitney Toole, welcome to the iTech Halftime Show, state champion.
State champion. I am Coach Toole, and I am in the best one, Memento Mora.
Oh, my goodness. That's why y'all are all here. She did it. All right, Coach, I'll ask you the first question, and then we'll let the girls shine. Are you ready for this? You have been a coach for years. You've been here at Montgomery Catholic for how many years?
6.
6 years. You coach 3 sports, 2 at the varsity level. And is this your first state championship?
It is my first state championship as a head coach.
And what does it feel like to be the head coach of a state championship team here at Montgomery Catholic?
I still don't think it has sank all the way in yet, but couldn't be a better feeling, and I definitely didn't think it would be in football a couple years ago.
Flag football, a new sport here, and you guys were the first ever. All right, I know you don't want to be on the mic, and so we are going to let some of these other girls make their way back. All right, Haley, come up to the mic real quick. Let's talk offense and defense. Tell us a little bit of the difference in football and flag football. Some folks may be, hearing about flag football for the same time. What are some of the major differences? And these are things that y'all are going to laugh at being so simple, but literally people don't understand. Talk about it.
All right, well, we have 7 people, and there's a lot of holes, so defense is kind of hard, but we have speed on our side, and that'll help you out for the long run. And it's just a really good sport, and more people should be into it.
More people should be into it. And so it's not a 100-yard field either, right? So you guys play on a 80-yard, so the 40-yard line is really half field, midfield. And to tackle, you pull a flag. I mean, literally, that's why it's called flag football. All right, and you pull some flags. Talk to us about that. How hard is that?
You have to break down and really have to read the receiver, and you just have to know where to be at the right time. And if you're surrounding them and you break down correctly, then it shouldn't be that hard to pull a flag.
So you and Jamie McGuire are quite an intimidating pair on defense, and you're surrounded by some great folks. Yesterday, we had a couple passes batted down. I wish Maggie McNeely was here. Francis Ann all year had a game or two ago, had a couple interceptions. Defense is so stout. And then Anna Russo, my goodness, everybody talks about her punting, but you're not running the ball on that girl either, right? What is it about your defense that is just sweltering?
See, like I said before, we have a lot of speed, and we're able to communicate with each other really well to where our coverage, we can be in different coverage, but we know where everybody should be, and we trust each other to get the flag.
And which coach is talking to you guys when y'all are on defense?
Both of them.
They're both talking to you. And yesterday, what was so funny was Daniel Veras and Coach Jay from the stands are like seeing things and shouting things. And I'm like, oh, my goodness, they wish they were down here.
Technically all the coaches then.
Oh, is that right? So you guys were doing a great job. All right, next up to the microphone, anybody who wants it. All right, you ready? Tell everybody who you are so they know the voice.
Hey, guys, I'm Kendall.
All right, Kendall, tell us what it's like to be a state champion. Has it sunk in yet?
No, sir, it has not. I feel like this feeling is really surreal, especially being a senior. I've been on this team ever since it first became a team, and I can really see how everyone has, grown.
And you mentioned that since it became a team, 3 years, right? This is our third year. So you guys, in the first year, broke the mold. Hey, nobody's doing this, playing some big teams. I remember a couple years ago going to, I think it was Central Phoenix City maybe even, and playing one of our first games, and we learned a lot. We knew that there's some stiff competition out there. Of course, they won, another state championship last night. And so you guys really have come a long way. And then in our second year, last year, you guys go to a state championship, lose in overtime, and then it's this idea of, okay, we can't do that again. A loss to Winona in the state championship last year, no opportunity to repeat either parts of that because we finally won, and we didn't have to play Winona because they got beat by Moody, who was our opponent. So super, super, super cool. that you guys were able to do that. I'm going to ask Shannon to come up to the microphone real fast. And we talk about, hey, we got a 3-year program, but you are a new senior at Montgomery Catholic, and you are here as a military transfer coming into a new community, a new team, a new place, a new sport. What is that experience like, and how has it been becoming part of what is now a state championship team?
Oh gosh, it's honestly really amazing just because my whole sports career I haven't had like this opportunity. Played volleyball for most of my life, and so finally as a senior, basically my last year being a state champion is really cool.
It's super cool.
Yeah.
It's going to be nice. You guys are going to walk across the stage. I think we've got 5 seniors on the team. We're going to 6 seniors on the team. We're going to graduate you guys. Y'all are going to be thinking, man, that felt like yesterday. It's going to go by super, super fast. All right, now who wants to come up next? I'm going to ask a hard question. Who wants to answer the hard question? Anybody up? Anybody up? All right, Miss Will Coxon. Now, you snap the ball for the team, right?
Yes,
so I'll
sir.
tailor this question to you, right? You snap the ball for the team. And can I tell you one of my favorite parts of flag football is watching some teams that we play not even know how to do that part. Awkwardly on the line, awkwardly snapping the ball. And if you snap the ball and went over the quarterback's head and hit the ground, is the ball dead right there?
Yes, sir.
So that's a big deal.
Very.
So the connection between you and the quarterback over here, we're going to talk to her in a second.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big deal. Unsung hero. And you know my favorite part? I never told you.
What?
It's how fast you snap the ball. And it is like with precision. I know that I'm sure there's an errant snap somewhere. I hadn't seen it. It's unbelievable. What's it like knowing that you're going to touch the ball every time?
Honestly, part of me feels like I don't contribute enough, but with the fact that I do start every play, everybody puts a lot of trust in me, and I have to be there for the quarterback so she can actually make the real play happen.
And this is a pretty neat sport. You may not know if you're listening at home and haven't seen a flag football, the center, not typically an eligible receiver downfield, but in this sport you are.
Yes, sir.
So you can catch the ball and get a first down. I mean, that's kind of crazy, right? And is it hard to block? Sometimes you guys block, but you can't use your hands, right?
No, sir.
Talk about what blocking is like. I mean, it's a lot like foosball.
Blocking is it's not your normal, like, regular football blocking because you can't use your hands, obviously, and that's very hard, especially when some girls come at you with their hands out. So, I mean, you just have to use your feet. I mean, it's kind of funny looking, but you have to shuffle and just move to block the person coming straight at you, whether they're going full speed or not.
Oh, I love it. All right, next one. I got another hard question. Who's up? These girls are fighting over the microphone. All right, real quick. Yesterday, tell everybody who you are so that they know who they're listening to.
Hey guys, I'm Cameron.
Cameron, what was the feeling in the locker room before you guys stepped onto the field before the game yesterday?
It was a lot of nervousness, but it wasn't at the same time because we watched film on them and we practiced a lot and watched a lot of film.
You watched a lot of film.
Yeah.
You guys felt prepared. You were ready.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think was one of the games this season that made y'all the most nervous?
I would say Auburn because in the past we lost to them, but when we played them that time, it was more fun and more challenging and more competitive than last year.
A 7A school, and you guys hung in big time. All right, Abby is coming up to the microphone and excited to be a part of a state championship team. And, you know, this is a Montgomery Catholic family that has seen lots of amazing things happen. What did your siblings, this is Abby Talbot, did your siblings have anything crazy to say about you being a state champion?
I would say not as much as I thought they would, but
All right, I'm calling them all.
but when I got home, my oldest sister is still in town for Thanksgiving. She was excited to ask me about everything that these past 2 days had in store.
What was your favorite part you got to share with her? And take a step closer to the microphone.
I guess just the experience of getting to be on that big field and watching our team play hard.
Play hard and win. Oh, my goodness. All right, very good. So we got Fitz and we got Sadler, and we'll let them fight. You're both getting on here. Don't you just worry. All right, Sadler's pointing harder. That means that she's up. All right, come on down, Aubrey. All right, so what? You don't want to do it? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Look at what I just did, Avery. This is Sam Costanza and Alex Costanza, and it is so good. All right, Avery, state champion. We could even pause and get it right. You want to do that? Oh, my goodness. Hey, I'm the only one who's embarrassed. Don't worry. Avery Sadler is online with us. Your parents were up in the stands. I asked your dad, hey, what is it like to be watching your daughter play for a state championship? And he was pretty overwhelmed. It kind of seemed like, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to imagine. It's so cool. I'm so proud. It's so fun. What did you feel being on the field and being a big part of this game? I mean, you had some big catches. You were where you needed to be, making some decision on some option plays. I mean, you were in it.
It was very nerve-wracking because there were a couple plays that I should have completed some things and I didn't. But
hey, we are all in that. I mean, if we're going to go back, we all got stuff like that. Don't worry. Like calling people the wrong name.
Right. But in the end, Hayden pulled it out and she did what she needed to do. But it was very fun.
Everybody was able to pull it out. You guys really got in there. And then we needed a big pass from Fitz. We needed a big catch. I wish Lily was here today. She could talk about what it felt like. I mean, because let's be honest, right? She had a couple of opportunities that hit her hands and the turf at the same time. And was like, ooh, I wish we had that one, right?
Yeah.
But with about 6 minutes to go, we've got the ball, tie game, and now what are we going to do? Should we ask the quarterback what it was like in that situation?
Definitely.
Thank you, Avery. Oh, my goodness. This is Dad's worst nightmare, calling your kids all the wrong names. All right, Miss Fitz, giving them fits. Are you ready?
Yes.
You just love being on the radio. 5.5 minutes to go. You're tied. Offense is on the field. We've got to score. We've had a couple of missed opportunities in the game. What are we going to do? We don't want – I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't want to get into an overtime situation, right? You give them a shrunk field, they're going to be able to nitpick, run just like they did in that last attempt. What are we going to do? I don't want to be there. Let's win it now. You guys did. What was it like?
I was just in my head a lot, and I remember Coach Sue yelling at me, telling me to get out my head.
Encouraging you.
Yeah, encouraging me. So I just had to get out my head and just be there for my team.
So get out my head. That's something I've heard a lot in the last couple of years as we talk about flag football. We get nervous. We're not sure if we make a mistake. Now, like we're on the radio and we call somebody that we know very well the wrong name, and you can just let it just stop the whole broadcast, right? And her dad's going to punch me in the face tonight, and it's going to be great. But you stood in the pocket. You threw a beautiful pass, and you really had to play a whole game. What was the hardest part of showing up to win the championship? Was it the last play? Was it the first play? Was it being down, being tied? What was hard?
Being down.
Being down. So you guys, they scored first. We were down 7-0. Were we 7-0 at the half too?
Mm-hmm.
7-7 at the half. So we were down. They scored first. I admit, I told somebody, I was like, I think if we're going to win this game, we have to score first. And the other team scored, and guess what? We still won the game. Right? So was it hard knowing, okay, we're down, we got to get 2 scores to be able to do it?
Yes, but no at the same time.
Yes, but no. I love it. Explain. Your favorite thing. I wish this was audio. Guys, she has both hands on her face. She's so nervous. Don't be nervous. Tell the whole world, both people listening. It's halftime. Everybody's in the bathroom right now.
Yes, it was hard because everybody was feeling down, and no, because we were hyping each other up, telling each other that we got it.
And you guys did it. And you came home state champs, and your coaches, Christy Benz and Whitney Toole, and your whole team got to celebrate. The elementary cheerleaders were there. It was super fun. And you brought home the first ever state championship in flag football in the state of Alabama, the very first one, right here at Montgomery Catholic. Well, the boys are going to try to do the same thing. We're 2 quarters away, 24 minutes of football. Deacon Mike and I will be back live with the call. This is the end of your halftime show, brought to you by iTech, the Institute for Total Eye Care, and Go Knights.
Bradley Plumbing and Heating is one of the oldest service firms in Montgomery, the original Bradley Services Company since 1945. That means you get hundreds of years of combined experience to solve your problem. Sure, they have been taking care of some of the largest buildings in central Alabama for decades, but that same professional quality service of Bradley Plumbing and Heating is available for your home as well. Whether you have a clogged drain or an AC or heating unit that's not working, don't waste time or money. Call 271-0700. Bradley Plumbing and Heating since 1945, the original Bradley Services Company.
Attention fans! As you watch your team march down the field, remember AmeriFirst Bank is here to help you march toward your financial goals. From savings accounts to competitive loan rates, AmeriFirst Bank has you covered. Visit AmeriFirstBank.com today and discover banking that's in a league of its own. AmeriFirst Bank, your trusted financial partner. Member FDIC.
Little Donkey Mexican Restaurant in East Chase is Montgomery's go-to spot for high school tailgating and pre-gaming this year. With family fajita packs, taco packs, and famous fried chicken packs, you can feed groups of any size, or you can try their chip and dip platters for any sized crowd. And they've made it easy to order. Just go to the website at thelittledonkey.com. Choose the Montgomery location and choose pickup or delivery to place your order. Little Donkey Mexican in East Chase. Mexican food with a southern soul. If you have been injured in a car wreck, call Stokes Stimley Personal Injury Attorneys, the home team. Your case will be handled personally by Jonathan Stokes and Joshua Stimley, an alumni of Montgomery Catholic. Call them at 334-316-4123 for a no-obligation, free consultation to discuss your options. Your home team legal counsel.
Your next adventure is calling. Avis Car Rentals can get you there. Need a car for your next trip or while your car is in the shop? Brian Bonakowski and Scotty Parrish at Avis Car Rentals are ready to get you where you want to go. Visit avis.com for your special offer.
A proud supporter of the Catholic Knights and giving you the smile you deserve, visit Dr. Jennifer Richardson at Designer Smiles Dental Studio for routine cleanings to a brighter smile. Designer Smiles Dental Studio on Chantilly Parkway. Visit designersmilesdental.com to become a patient today.
Catering lunches since 1998, We Lunch It partners with area private schools to provide nutritious and delicious lunches for students and teachers. A team dedicated to customer service and committed to delivering high-quality food for our school families. We Lunch It takes the worry out of the lunch rush. Let us cater to you. Visit WeLunchIt.com to learn more.
The smile on your grandchild's face, the beautiful sunset, watching television, or reading a book. These are things we sometimes take for granted, which is why it's important to protect your eyesight. For over 30 years, families in the River region have trusted iTech, the Institute for Total Eye Care, for professional, reliable, and affordable eye care. Make an appointment now to make sure you are protecting your most important sense, your eyesight. iTech, Alabama's premier medical and eye care facility located on Carmichael Court North next to the Cancer Center in Montgomery and on US 231 in Wetumpka. iTech, for the only eyes you'll ever have.
Is off, and it's going to stay low right into the chest of the receiver at the 13-yard line out to the 20, 25. Still on his feet, and I know that Charles Chappelle was there, and I believe Gavin Phelan was the other half of the sandwich. As they'll bring him down, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. We'll see what yard line I think it's going to be around the 27 upcoming.
Yeah, Gavin kind of cleaned up what Charles started, wrapped him up, hit him pretty hard, pushed him back. Be 1st and 10 for the Moody Blue Devils on the 27. Under the lights here in the state championships, the Knights lead 14-0, third quarter play.
All right, trying to get the ball between the tackles with very little going is Moody, and Harrison Rogers and Miles Cotchery and Garrett Samford all standing up there at the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure that the ball carrier ever made it to the ground, but they blew the ball dead, the play dead. The ball stops at the 27. It'll be 2nd down and 10 upcoming.
Yeah, absolutely no gain. And the Knights bottled him up, pushed him back. Never did get him down. Strong runners. Got to watch out for the pass.
Shotgun formation with 2 wideouts to the near side, but they will hand it off, and the Knights will stop them. Again, real powerful push after contact there. They will get 2. A flag comes out, and I was just talking with Superintendent Chad Barwick about how it looks like both sides, emotions are running high, and chippiness in the second half is something you fear. There's going to be a personal foul there against Montgomery Catholic.
My goodness.
And I say personal foul. We have not seen. After the play, personal foul, Montgomery Catholic. It'll be a 15-yard penalty. That's a free first down. Moving towards midfield go the Moody Blue Devils across the 40 all the way out to the 44-yard line. It'll be a free 1st and 10. A huge position shift as now they make their way to center field.
And a momentum shift here for Moody here in the first part of the second half.
Third quarter brought to you by 3 Squared Technology Group. And Moody, again, keeping it between the tackles, trying to move the ball with about 4 or 5 big guys on the line, pushing the Montgomery Catholic defense. They will pick up about 7 on the first play from the line of scrimmage there at the 44, across midfield to the Knights' 49. 1 wide out to both sides, 2 guys in the backfield. They look to pass, throws, catches it, bobbles it, and catches it again at the 39. It's about an 8 or 10-yard pickup. Montgomery Catholic's defense at the scene there where he catches it, but not enough to stop him. The hit good enough to make him bobble, but number 9 retains possession, 1st and 10 from the Knights' 39.
Knights need another turnover here. We've got 2 interceptions on the night that have stopped Moody from scoring so far, and we love a shutout. And Moody's tries up through the middle, turns into a scrum after a gain of about 2 to 3 yards. They back him up pretty good. Looks like they're going to mark the ball on the 40 or the 37-yard line.
Going to bring up a 2nd down and 7. 9:50 to go in your 3 Squared Technology Group, third quarter of play. Montgomery Catholic's defense needing to hold here. 2 big interceptions so far, 1 near midfield and 1 way back in the end zone. But here on 2nd down and 8 from the Knights' 37-yard line, Moody will play action, pass, throws, and this one would have been good for a first down, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, hit him right in the hands. And that's Mr. Meadows, running back, coming out there for that pass, 11th grader for Moody. Stops the clock with 9:26 left here in the third quarter. Brought to us by
3 Squared Technology Group.
3 Squared Technology Group bringing some exciting action. Knights lead 14-0.
The Knights had 8 first downs in the first half. Moody had 5. They've had 2 more this half, 1 from a penalty and 1 from a big play. They look to throw, plants in the pocket, throws high, incomplete. Montgomery Catholic defending well there. I believe that's 21, Ricky Williams.
Doing a good job. Both went up after the ball, little contact, no flag, and you're right. The clock stops. Oh, the replay was beautiful. 14-0, and 9:20 here in the third quarter. He played that well, didn't he?
The Knights ran the ball 19 times in the first half for 80 yards, only 22 yards rushing for Moody on 12 attempts. Passing 70 and 74 for Moody and Catholic respectively.
You're going for it on the 4th.
4th down and 7 from the Knights' 37. Wanting to pass. Plenty of time, rolls left, comes south, throws the ball, caught. A pickup of about 14 for the Blue Devils. They're down into Knight territory at the 23, trying to get into the red zone. Montgomery Catholic's defense needs to stop them here.
Their number 8, Bailey Abercrombie, 12th grader. Good reception and paid for it. Got really smacked right after he received the ball, but holds on to it. 1st and 10 for the Moody Blue Devils.
All right, Montgomery Catholic defense at the line of scrimmage, showing 5 big guys trying to put some pressure. They'll meet at the Wow, the handoff goes left. There's a flag from the far sideline, and I don't know if that's going to be holding. Could be that the defense got across the line of scrimmage before they were supposed to. It seemed like it came in a little late. I believe this one's going to be against the Knights.
Face mask, looks like.
Personal foul, face mask against Montgomery Catholic. So the defense, no real need for a face mask in a situation like that. You're clumped up in almost like a scrum. Everybody's more vertical than they are horizontal, and you really just need to be able to plug the gap. So that's going to move the chains. It might even be enough to drop the chains. We're going to be down close to the 10. Now they're going to place it at the 11. So they will be able to get a first down. The best field position of the night. 3 men in the backfield. One is the quarterback. One wide out to both sides, and somebody may take a timeout.
They're repositioning the ball, and so the Whitehead had called timeout. They backed it up about a yard. It's a little bit closer to the 12 than the 11 now.
All right, same set for the Moody Blue Devils. They look to hand it off. They'll get 5, 6, 7 yards. Still on his feet, hard to bring down inside the 5, down to the 2-yard line. It is going to be right at the line to gain. We will see if that's enough for a first and goal, and it is. It is a first down. They will drop the down markers.
This is the biggest defensive set of downs of the year.
And they'll hand it off and stop behind the line of scrimmage, but he lunges forward. I think he made it in. There's going to be a penalty on the play. It is a touchdown for Moody. I'm afraid it's going to be a horse collar against the Knights, and the play will stand. We will wait to see what happens. 2 huge penalties against the Knights.
Face mask against the Knights, so the touchdown stands. So the Moody Blues have scored 6 points against this awesome Knight defense.
14-0, no longer the score. Moody put 6. Not brought to us by State Farm agent Ken Bishop, but, we'll give him a little shout-out. 14-6 the score, and Stokes and Stimley not the ones kicking for post. Happy to say their name as well. But Moody to try to get within 1 touchdown and an extra point. 14-6. Good snap, good hold. This ball is up, and they split it. It's good. Montgomery Catholic's lead cut in half. We'll be back with 8:07 to go in your third quarter, brought to you by 3 Squared Technology Group. I'm Justin Costanza.
I'm Deacon Mike Costanza. And go Knights!
Dogwood is a proud sponsor once again of Montgomery Catholic football. Hi, I'm Brian Harris, owner of Dogwood, based right here in the Montgomery area. Who are we? Dogwood is your organization's outsourced marketing solution. We can supplement your current marketing staff or be your marketing department as a whole. We have a staff of experts so you don't have to. Want to check out our work? Visit montgomerycatholic.org or holyspiritmgm.org. Ready to talk? Visit dogwd.com. dogwd.com.
We've been here before, Justin. We've been here before. And we know what it's like to dig deep and play 4 full quarters of football. And the Knights just gave up 7. The score is 14-7 with Moody marching down the field thanks to our mistakes. And we've got to stop that.
All right, and the penalty on the touchdown will mean that Moody kicks off from across midfield on the 45-yard line. So 45 yards from.
So they're going to go for an onside kick, I bet you.
Well, they'll show that they will for sure. So we'll see. They may pooch it and try to get down there. Of course, it's a live ball on a kickoff. We've got 2 men inside our own 5. From left to right, they do kick it deep. This will be a big touchback. It bounces at the back boundary marker, and it'll be Knights 1st and 10. The offense excited to get onto the field for the first time in the second half, and here they come. Giovanni Hayner back there in the backfield. We will wait as they get set up. They will have a brief huddle. J.J. Williams there, B.J. Bedgood as well. Those linemen talking, waiting for the play to come in. It does from Kingston Prayer. He'll break the huddle. The wideouts make their way. Number 6 goes north. Number 12 comes south. Wilson Hodges in the slot on the near side on the hash. In the backfield is Giovanni Hayner, and he will get the ball. He is first touched at the line of scrimmage, but he falls forward to pick up a 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6 upcoming.
Nice play by the Knights to establish some calm, some momentum, and get a few yards here on first down. Brings up 2nd and 6. Clock rolling, 7:45 here in the third quarter of play.
Three Square Technology Group, third quarter of play. The Knights need some big movement on offense. Shotgun formation, and Kingston is going to throw it, and it is caught by Michael Sheffield 1 yard past the line of scrimmage, and a huge tackle from Moody. Their stands go crazy. A third down and 5 upcoming from the Knights' own 25-yard line. We have AmeriFirst third down on defense, and we're going to need more than a stop here from Moody. The Knights need to get in there. Third down and 5 from our own 25. The entire visitor stands are on their feet. The Knights need to make some noise and have a little forward progress from the shotgun. They're going to pass. Good pass blocking here. Downfield, deep pass up. And our favorite target, our favorite receiver, was that Michael? No, I think that's Wilson Hodges.
I believe it's
Was
17.
that the big guy who went up and got it?
They're fighting for the ball, though, Justin. Let's see who got the ball.
Montgomery Catholic retains possession. A huge first down.
First down.
Wilson Hodges
Beautiful play.
comes downfield. The big guy goes up and gets it over the helmet of the –
We're lined up already.
Yeah, we're going to snap the ball. Giovanni's going to get it and picks up 3, make that 2 across the 50 to the 47, and it'll be 2nd down and 8. Montgomery Catholic, a huge pickup there. Middle Tennessee State commit, signee now, Wilson Hodges, number 17. Senior, big pickup through there. 14-7, the Knights lead 6:20 and counting in Three Square Technology Group third quarter.
We can eat up some time here, right?
We would be fine to eat up some time
we need
as
to eat
long
up
as you
some
get
time.
points. The Knights had 12 minutes and 25 seconds of possession in the first half, just 11:35 for Moody, so very, very common, very, very close there, as they'll hand it off to Giovanni Hayner again. He doesn't get the
He might have stretched it there at the end.
I'm not sure that he got across the 40. They'll put him down. Needs
Okay.
to get to the 39. He is at the 40. They will place the ball. It's a third down and 1 to go. This one brought to you by Mason Bell. He's our producer in training who's here in the booth with us as well. Mason just walked right past all the officials, and with a little confidence, you can get anywhere you want. Mason? Here we go. All right. Shotgun formation. They're going to wildcat it. We're going to get the 2 yards we need, and on 3rd and 1, the Knights get 2. It's a red flag pest control. First down. Was that Miles?
That was Miles Cotry lining up at the direct snap and plugged ahead and went over left tackle and got about 2 yards, enough +1. First down. So with 5 minutes and a few seconds here in the third quarter, the Knights are rolling. First down, Knights leading 14-7.
This play brought to you by Heather Bell. The shout-out from Mason here in the booth. The cutest thing. Can you do a shout-out to my mom? You better believe it. 3 wideouts to the far side. Brandon,
Timeout.
You lost a kid. Designer Smiles Dental Studio has inspired a timeout, and Montgomery Catholic will be 1st and 10 from the Moody 37-yard line when we return. A 14-7 lead. The Knights trying to extend. 4:50 to go in the third quarter.
Hey everyone, this is Alex Taylor with American Classic Designs. AKD has been Central Alabama's leader in custom apparel and promotional products for more than 30 years. From event-specific t-shirt designs, embroidered corporate logos, or promotional pieces to help spread your brand awareness, our team is ready to help. AKD also powers online customizable stores that both spread school spirit as well as fundraising for an important cause. Call us at 334-277-8433 or visit our website at goakd.com. AKD, meeting all your needs down to a T.
Red Flag Pest Control is Montgomery's premier termite pest and mosquito control provider. Don't let pests ruin your football season. Call Red Flag Pest Control at 334-265-1831 or visit us at redflagpest.com. Red Flag Pest Control. We are back. Montgomery Catholic Deacon Mike, what you seeing?
So I'm seeing Coach out there schooling the white hat and the referee over on the sideline very politely, very professionally, but there was a lot of discussion. You know, he works the officials the entire game, never gets out of hand much, and does a great job. So we were kind of curious during this halftime how we would adjust. And looked like Moody adjusted pretty well, too.
They really
did. Stopped us and then went down the field and scored. And so the Knights here, our lead has been cut in half. We're 14-7, 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Long huddles here. We must be on a TV timeout looking down there at the men in the red.
How about this? A really cool shout-out on Facebook from the Heart of Alabama Food Bank saying, let's go Knights. Little hometown heroes trying to support each other. During our Meals to Mission 30,000 meal drive, we sent some meals all over and kept a couple thousand to be right here in the heart of Alabama, and the food bank is going to help us distribute those. YMCA, Greater Montgomery YMCA Brown Bag Bus did the same. And so shout out to our friends at the Heart of Alabama Food Bank, and thanks for a little love online and the Facebook. And how about Lamar Billboards and Advertising sending a couple of messages on some of their billboards in town this week, congratulating, supporting, and encouraging a couple of state championships with our flag football team yesterday. And tonight, with a 14-7 lead, the varsity football team trying to do the same. This would be the second time in 2 years if they can sustain. We've got 4 minutes and 50 seconds left here in your third quarter. Back to the line of scrimmage after a long break. The Knights are going to pass on 1st and 10. On the far right side, out towards the boundary marker, a flag comes out. That is going to be in the favor of Montgomery Catholic. This pass to Michael Sheffield was caught. I'm not sure if there was interference, and I'm not sure if he stayed in bounds. We are I think this is one of those situations where with a penalty, they're not going to show the replay in the stadium. We'll wait. Pass interference. Defense. 15-yard penalty. First down. So here comes the play. They're going to throw Kingston down inside the 20. This one is caught, and I think he actually goes out of bounds. So it's going to be 15 yards from the previous spot, which will put us down somewhere around the 24-ish yard line, maybe 23.
So on that replay, it was very
22.
vivid. Our guy was pushed out of bounds.
Yeah.
And so probably not a bad defensive play.
Good news if you're a Moody fan, you only gave up 15
That's
yards.
correct.
That was super. Mason, your mom says hello and she loves you. We are set on first down to keep it between the tackles. Be pretty much nothing going there. Good news is the clock continues to run. 4:32 and counting. 3 Squared Technology Group, third quarter of play. The Knights lead 14-7. It's your 5A state championship finals.
No gain, 2nd and 10 for the Knights, moving right to left under these beautiful lights here in Protective Stadium. 5A championship on the line here, Justin. We need to march down the field and score here.
3 wideouts to the near side. One guy up top. J.J. Williams moves into an H-back on the left side. He'll be the intended receiver. The ball falls incomplete. Please tell me there's a whistle that says that was not a forward pass. Here in the silence of the sealed booth, unable to tell, but everybody did stop. First down, a 3rd down and 10 upcoming. That ball incomplete there stops the clock. 3:59 on the clock in your third quarter. Thank you, 3 Squared Technology Group. And 3rd down and 10. Trying to get to the 12-yard line at the 22-yard line. 2 wideouts to both sides. Up top, you got Wilson Hodges. He got us way downfield. A low snap ball is on the ground. Kingston, a baller, knows exactly what to do, gets on it. Gets us to the 30-yard line. It's going to be a very, very long 4th down upcoming. This would be a 47-yard field goal if we go for, if we try to kick. 11, Giovanni Hayner comes in. 18, Brody Hudson comes off. Wilson is out there. And B.J. Bedgood is still out there. Michael Sheffield comes across the hash to the near side. He stands, all of them facing the sidelines. 4th down and about 16. We are under 5 seconds on the play clock, and they're going to take the delay of game penalty because that means Montgomery Catholic is just going to punt. All right, Moody, incredibly excited to stall that forward progress by the Knights and force a punt deep in Moody territory. The Knights, Henry Dixon, out to snap. It will be a punt here. Matthew Russo will stand on the Knights, on the Moody 45-yard line. He steps up 1 to the 44, back to the 45. 3:07 on the clock. The Knights, with a 1-score lead, are going to have to play defense to maintain it. 14-7 the score. 3:07 to go in the Three Square Technology Group third quarter. Henry Dixon, beautiful snap. And Russo towards the corner goes out about the 17-yard line, and they're going to stop it at the 15, 16, 17, 18. I was off by 1 from a mile away, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the 18 for the Moody Blue Devils, who trail the reigning 4A state champions, your Montgomery Catholic Knights, by a touchdown, by 7. 14-7 the score here at UAB's Protective Stadium in Birmingham, Alabama. 2:58 on the clock. And the defense, who we say it all the time, Mike, defense wins championships.
Absolutely.
Not able to preserve a shutout tonight, mostly thanks to a couple of big plays and 2 big penalties. But they'll keep it on the ground, and number 0, Charles Chappelle, will stand up the ball carrier at the 21-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7 upcoming, trying to get to the 28.
Great one-on-one, mano-a-mano tackle there. The running back had plenty of momentum, but Charles stood him up, like you said, and pushed him back. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7, clock rolling, under 2.5 minutes here. Knights lead only 7 points.
Quarterback flanked to his left and right. One wide out to both sides. And they will play action, pass, caught, 1st down. It'll move the chains. It's about a 14-yard pickup. The ball did not come out. The receiver there got absolutely hammered by the Knights, and it'll be a 1st down for Moody. They moved the length of the field on the opening possession of the second half. Can they do it again? 2 minutes and 5 seconds and counting remaining in your Three Square Technology Group third quarter. 2 wideouts to the near side, ball on the far hash. One man motions out of the backfield and caught at the line of scrimmage is the ball carrier off the left hip of that far guard. And Montgomery Catholic's defense will swallow him up after a 3.5, maybe 4-yard gain. Yards after contact for Moody, just as impressive as Montgomery Catholic's running back core there. GG has had a great night, but Moody has really found some ground here in the second half. 2nd down and 6 upcoming from their own 38-yard line. Knights defense at the line, 124 and counting. Deacon Mike need a big stop here.
Very important.
Second down and 6. Motion from the backfield to the near side. He's open in the flats if they want to throw. This ball goes deep, and it would be an ESPN top 10 catch had he made it. It does fall incomplete, and Montgomery Catholic well defended there. It would have had to have been a perfect pass. Hard to catch. I believe that's Ricky Williams on the far side in defense. Sal Baranco at safety was in there as well. He would have been there to help tackle with Ricky. Unnecessary. Now it's 3rd down and 6. AmeriFirst Bank, Hold'em sponsor. This is where we need you. The band and cheer are at full throttle. They're going to play action, pass, throw, catch. It is going to be a 1st down. They're going to pick up about 12 on the play, not quite making it to 50-yard line. And Sal Baranco, number 22, was there to make the tackle at the far boundary. Again, the Knights lead 14-7, 1:03 on the clock. It stops as Sal pushes him out of bounds.
They've met him about 11 yards on this drive since I looked up to see we had 62 yards as they break it through the middle. Another 1st down.
They're going to pick up 14 on the ground, moving this ball well against the defense. This is something that no team has been able to sustain. We've given up a few here and there, but no team has found a way to move those guys up front like these guys have. 50 and 51 absolutely taking it in the teeth and not giving up. Cam Miller there as well. They will stop them on the ground after a 2-yard pickup going to the short end of the field around the left. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the Knights 35 for Moody.
Big set of downs here, obviously 2nd and 8. The Knights have been on the field a long time, our defense has. He drops back, looks
passing
wide
to the
open.
end zone, and Sal Barenko is going to draw
Yeah.
a penalty. A little bit of an early contact there. That's going to move the ball, a big 15-yard pickup. But listen, Sal saved a touchdown.
Yeah, I believe he did.
It's all there is to it.
Yep.
The touchdown was imminent. Pass interference against the Knights. It'll move the ball 15 yards, an automatic first down. So it was 2nd and 8 from the 35. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20. 1st and 10 from the 20. I said 35, so let's see if we get to the 20. How good my math is. 14-7 the score, but knocking on the door are the Blue Devils of Moody. The ball right down to the 20-yard line on the far hash. 21 seconds remaining in this 3-squared technology group, and let's be honest, it's kind of all been Moody. We need a stop here. First down from the 20. Looking play action, hands it off. They'll pick up 3 the hard way off that right tackle, and all the big guys up front involved, and just hitting them in the mouth play after play. This is how you win state championships. One way or the other, you've got to stop it play after play after play. Montgomery Catholic has not faced 4 quarters like they're seeing tonight from a team that can push them around in every way. Got to win the line. 4th quarter is on us. That was the end of your 3-squared technology group. 3rd quarter, and we move to the Morgan Stanley 4th. The Knights with a narrow 14-7 lead, and Moody on the 20-yard line knocking on the door. Back after a word from our sponsors.
Montgomery Catholic Knights football is on the air thanks to our business sponsors. Montgomery County Probate Court, Judge J.C. Love III, Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, Capitol and Colonial Trailways, Dirk's Filet and Vine, Dr. Brian Killey Podiatrist, Hoops League, Houston Clinic, Dr. Lee Murphy, and Warren Averett CPAs and Advisors. Thanks to our Montgomery Catholic community for supporting these generous sponsors.
Bradley Plumbing and Heating is one of the oldest service firms in Montgomery, the original Bradley Services Company since 1945. That means you get hundreds of years of combined experience to solve your problem. Sure, they have been taking care of some of the largest buildings in central Alabama for decades, but that same professional quality service of Bradley Plumbing and Heating is available for your home as well. Whether you have a clogged drain or an AC or heating unit that's not working, don't waste time or money. Call 271-0700. Bradley Plumbing and Heating since 1945, the original Bradley Services Company.
Attention fans! As you watch your team march down the field, remember AmeriFirst Bank is here to help you march toward your financial goals. From savings accounts to competitive loan rates, AmeriFirst Bank has you covered. Visit AmeriFirstBank.com today and discover banking that's in a league of its own. AmeriFirst Bank, your trusted financial partner. Member FDIC.
Little Donkey Mexican Restaurant in East Chase is Montgomery's go-to spot for high school tailgating and pre-gaming this year. With family fajita packs, taco packs, and famous fried chicken packs, you can feed groups of any size, or you can try their chip and dip platters for any sized crowd. And they've made it easy to order. Just go to the website at thelittledonkey.com. Choose the Montgomery location and choose pickup or delivery to place your order. Little Donkey Mexican in East Chase. Mexican food with a southern soul. If you have been injured in a car wreck, call Stokes Stimley Personal Injury Attorneys, the home team. Your case will be handled personally by Jonathan Stokes and Joshua Stimley, an alumni of Montgomery Catholic. Call them at 334-316-4123 for a no-obligation, free consultation to discuss your options. Your home team legal counsel.
All right, you've tuned in at the best time if you're just tuning in. And we've got the biggest crowd listening tonight since the game started. The Knights are ahead by 7, but the momentum has changed here in the 3rd quarter. And now we're in the 4th quarter, and Moody is knocking on the door on the 20. Their quarterback drops back, wide open receiver on the far side, eludes the tackle and is finally knocked out of bounds at the 8-yard line. It's going to bring up a 1st and goal for Moody Blue Devils. Well, not sure exactly what happened, but they pulled it back to the 11-yard line, showing 3rd and 1, and must have stepped out of bounds when he caught the ball. So 3rd and 1, big 3rd down here. And they try to drive up the middle, come around the left side, wide open to the end zone, and the Knights try to stop him, push him out of bounds unsuccessfully, and Moody runs into the end zone on this near side, scoring the potentially tying touchdown. 1 point separates us, 14-13. The Knights lead, but Moody will have a chance to tie it up if they go for 1 here.
All right, Montgomery Catholic has allowed the score to be even. Can the PAT make it 14-14, 11:45 to go? This is your Morgan Stanley fourth quarter of play, and the extra point ensues. A little low, but it's good. It's a tie ball game. Montgomery Catholic will receive the football and is going to have to do something. 14-14 your score, as we got an opportunity for a brief word from a sponsor. There is a Montgomery Catholic player getting stretched out on the field as well. Back after a word from our sponsors.
Your next adventure is calling. Avis Car Rentals can get you there. Need a car for your next trip or while your car is in the shop? Brian Bonakowski and Scotty Parrish at Avis Car Rentals are ready to get you where you want to go. Visit avis.com for your special offer.
A proud supporter of the Catholic Knights and giving you the smile you deserve, visit Dr. Jennifer Richardson at Designer Smiles Dental Studio for routine cleanings to a brighter smile. Designer Smiles Dental Studio on Chantilly Parkway. Visit designersmilesdental.com to become a patient today.
And we are back. Montgomery Catholic's defense twice scored on in this game, and Moody, give them credit, came out after the half. They knew what they needed to do. The first drive, Montgomery Catholic gave up had some big penalties. The second, we had a pass interference, which put them on the 20-yard line and able to pass into the end zone. They'll break the huddle at the 40-yard line, moving from right to left, kicking north, and the Knights are back to receive. Let's see, it looks like we got J.J. Williams on this near side and B.J. Bedgood on the far side. Haven't seen them kick it that deep yet, and they will not again. I believe Cam Miller will cleanly catch this one at about the 30-yard line, maybe the 31, and that's Charles Chappell.
Yeah, Charles Chappell with the clean catch. Ball's going to be placed on about the 32-yard line. So this really, the ball game, perhaps, the season, perhaps, the championship, certainly lays in the balance. We've played 3 full quarters. We're at 11:45 left in the fourth quarter, and it's a new ball game, tied up 14-14.
It is. Dave Bosco, been tuned in every single week, knows that we need a big play, and we're going to get one here for him. Met at the line of scrimmage, Giovanni Hayner fighting for anything he can get. And did a flag come out?
It did on the far side. Let's see what it is.
It's going to be potentially good for the Knights.
50-50 chance.
It is going to be a face mask.
Okay,
All
we'll
right.
take it.
How about
We'll
that?
take it.
Wilson Hodges and Michael Sheffield looking towards the near sidelines.
That's 10 yards and a first down.
And they are excited to get the
15
stands pumped up.
15 yards.
We are a few points and a few minutes away from trying to repeat as state champions.
Ball on the 47.
47. Kind of a tight set. Got an H-back. They'll do a funky shift. Wilson on the far side up to the line at a tight end. Giovanni moves from right to left. 3 wideouts to the near side. Little play action. Throw, caught, pass.
Oh, my goodness.
Good for 14.
Laser.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Threaded it through.
Yeah, Cody Hodgins, offensive coordinator in the booth to our right, he's going to be coming up with some good stuff here. He knows that we've got to move the ball. This is why these guys are good. This is how Montgomery Catholic won a state championship last year. It's what we've got to do again. Great play calling and perfect execution. 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 man on the top side. That's the small half of the field. They will hand it off, pick up 4 on the play, pushing forward. Montgomery Catholic's offense needing to churn and burn. They'll get 4 at second down, make it 3 all the way to the 35. It'll be second down and 7 upcoming. 10:46 on the clock as it's paused. I believe
think 2 of the players got locked up. Their helmets were literally locked up together. They've got them separated, and they're putting them back on. And that was Giovanni with a good run for 3 yards. Second and 7, clock rolling, 10:42. Play clock under 20 seconds. Knights tied up here in the fourth quarter.
Morgan Stanley, fourth quarter. We got the Dogwood Media Solutions post-game show that will be brief and either way, very, very exciting. Looking to pass the ball, throwing deep. J.J. Williams, the intended receiver. This ball is going to be batted away, and there's a lot of discussion, I think, happening on each play between some of these players. So that brings up a huge third down and 7. The Knights, I'm going to say that I think we might be in 4-down territory here. The Knights' defense
I think you're right.
has allowed 2 scores in a row, something that we haven't done all season, back-to-back touchdowns allowed. We're play clock under 15 now, 10:20 on the game clock, fourth quarter. 3 wideouts to the near side. Motion from Michael Sheffield. Looking to pass. Kingston plants. He's flushed right. He's going to be sacked. I hope the ball didn't come out. I think the ball definitely came out, but it looks like Montgomery Catholic maintained. Fourth down. Okay, so a loss of about 8 on the play coming from the blind side. Kingston tackled from behind. The ball did come out before he was able, and that loss of yardage is definitely going to put us into punt territory, and that's what we show. Henry Dixon over the ball at the 42. Need a good snap here, Henry. Back to punt from our own 49 is Russo, and a booming kick. This one will not be fielded. It goes out of bounds probably a little sooner than they wanted it to. They're up at the 10, 12, 14, 15-yard line. All right, so this one will stop at the 15-yard line.
85 yards we have to stop Moody from scoring and going ahead.
9:35 on the clock to go. And Deacon Mike, the Knights are tied 4-4.
It's tough, man. It's been a great ball game here.
Hey, Vincent. Vincent apparently has Megan's phone on Facebook. We have no devices in our house. That's shocking, but awesome. Stay tuned right here, big guy. Vincent, Natalie, and Sal. Let's win another trophy. 14-14. Defense needs to do what they do best. And on the ground, Moody will pick up 4. They are really churning at the line of scrimmage. Great blocking and excellent yards after contact for the Blue Devils. It'll be second down and a long 6, trying to get to their own 25-yard line.
Henry Smith for the Blue Devils, number 4. Good solid run. They have multiple running backs. They've got 2 in the backfield now, 1 on each side of the quarterback. He's in the shotgun.
Looking to hand the ball off. They'll pick up another 4 yards. You know, if you get 4 yards 3 times in a row, you will consistently move the chains. They've done it twice. It's third down and, make that a 5-yard pickup. It is third down and 1. The ball is on the 24-yard line. Got to get to the 25 to move the chains. Third down and 1. AmeriFirst Bank, Hold'em sponsor. Can you do it right here? They'll hand the ball off, come to the near side. He is met at the line, and the Moody offensive line charges the ball forward and picks up 4 yards after contact. Contact began a yard away from the line to gain, and that will move the chains. The second and the third effort from Moody, just impressive there. The Knights, nothing to be ashamed of. This is just good in-your-mouth football, and it's first down and 10 from the Moody 26-yard line. Moving from right to left. White helmets and jerseys, gold pants, black trim and numbers. Really, it's probably a deep navy blue. Yep, exactly. From here, it's just dark. They're going to play action, hands it off. This young man actually got tackled by his own lineman. Number 51 brings him down. It might be enough to move the chains, or they're going to say, no, it's a 9-yard pickup. Again, moving the ball and the clock. 7:43 and counting here in your fourth quarter, brought to you by Morgan Stanley. The Knights 14, Moody 14. They will hand it off again. Why not? A big block on Garrett Sanford allowed a 1 or 2 yard pickup. Garrett was there. He was in the face, and he was blocked kind of from the side. A good job neutralizing one of the Knights' biggest defending threats. And off comes Kenneth Bell or Dylan Rogers, hard to tell. Or maybe Trevon Orem, actually. Was that 66?
It looked like Trevon.
Yeah,
Orem.
that was T.O. And on comes KJ. And it'll be 1st and 10, still in their own territory, moving from right to left at the 37-yard line. A tight set. Everybody inside the tight ends, and we are set to come to the near side. Finally turns and out at the boundary marker at the 41-yard line. They're going to say 42-yard line. That's good enough for a 5-yard pickup. No problem moving the chains. No problem moving downfield. No problem running up the gut or there around the left side. And Moody showing why they are the 5A state championship representative from the north half of the state. Montgomery Catholic trying to repeat, up a classification, up 2 if you count right, from the 42-yard line. They're going to quarterback, keep it, and he will push forward. He needed 5 yards. He got at least 3. I believe he's going to be at about the 46-yard line. It'll be 1 yard short. So 3rd down and 1. AmeriFirst Bank Hold'em sponsor needs to come up big right here. Deacon Mike?
Yep.
14-14 with 6:35 to go.
Yeah, my gut's churning here, brother. We need to stop them. Their momentum, they just keep going and chugging along a few yards at a time, and we had a hard time stopping them as they go right up through the middle. And we hit him, but he bounces around and goes out of bounds. But I believe he may have gotten the
I think
1
we're
yard
gonna get,
needed.
I think we're going to get a good spot, an accurate spot.
Okay,
KJ and Bryce Carter and Harrison Rogers, Dylan Rogers, all of them were there. And sure enough, it's going to be a yard short, 4th and 1. 4th and 1. They're definitely going for it, and they are definitely going to show that they're going for it. The Knights need to stay at home. The Knights cannot get drawn off on sides, and they flinch for sure. They did not break the plane. Nope, we're still good. We're at 10 seconds on the play clock. They are going to go for it. They are going to be met at the line of scrimmage, and the 2nd and 3rd and 4th effort definitely will produce a 1st down. The ball was stripped from the ball carrier by a lineman and carried about 15 yards forward. They should be calling this ball down back around midfield. There's players everywhere right now. It's going to be a 1st down. It should be at about midfield. The white hat and 2 referees are discussing. In the booth, we can't hear whistles, so I don't know if it was stopped. There's a chance, I say it should be a 1st down, there is a chance that they blew the play dead before the plane was broken to move the chains. All right, we're gonna get quiet and listen. We're going to get quiet and listen. The ball has been placed at the 47-yard line, and they're going to have to measure.
Yeah, looks to me like it's
so the ball coming out, none of that matters. Now the question is it far enough to move the chains? They're not even going to bring them out. They're just going to move the chains and call it a 1st down. Red flag. And a red flag has come out. Kirk Johnson has flung a red piece of laundry from his back right pocket.
Which
and the
means
officials,
what, Justin? Tell us what it means.
The officials are going to come over to a little booth. These men in green tops and hats will bring it out onto the field, and we're going to give them 30 seconds to do just that. It's a TV timeout, and we'll do just the same. The question is the 1st down enough to move the chains, or on 4th and 1, did the Knights defense stop them? We'll let you know after this.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crust, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Ken Bishop will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent Ken Bishop in Montgomery today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your next adventure is calling. Avis Car Rentals can get you there. Need a car for your next trip or while your car is in the shop? Brian Bonakowski and Scotty Parrish at Avis Car Rentals are ready to get you where you want to go. Visit avis.com for your special offer.
A proud supporter of the Catholic Knights and giving you the smile you deserve, visit Dr. Jennifer Richardson at Designer Smiles Dental Studio for routine cleanings to a brighter smile. Designer Smiles Dental Studio on Chantilly Parkway. Visit designersmilesdental.com to become a patient today.
Catering lunches since 1998, We Lunch It partners with area private schools to provide nutritious and delicious lunches for students and teachers. A team dedicated to customer service and committed to delivering high-quality food for our school families. We Lunch It takes the worry out of the lunch rush. Let us cater to you. Visit WeLunchIt.com to learn more.
Visit El Taco Shop, Montgomery's ultimate destination for authentic Mexican cuisine. Family-owned El Taco Shop takes pride in using only the freshest ingredients and time-honored recipes to bring you the true flavors of Mexico. Check out our menu at eltacoshopal.com.
The smile on your grandchild's face, the beautiful sunset, watching television, or reading a book. These are things we sometimes take for granted, which is why it's important to protect your eyesight. For over 30 years, families in the River region have trusted iTech, the Institute for Total Eye Care, for professional, reliable, and affordable eye care. Make an appointment now to make sure you are protecting your most important sense, your eyesight. iTech, Alabama's premier medical and eye care facility located on Carmichael Court North next to the Cancer Center in Montgomery and on US 231 in Wetumpka. iTech, for the only eyes you'll ever have.
5A state championship, Montgomery Catholic 14, Blue Devils of Moody 14. Moody's got the ball, 4th and 1, 5:59 to go in the contest. The play is under review. The play on the field was that the line to gain was reached. It has been spotted at the 47. The play was reviewed, and we will listen. The ball was fumbled prior. Replay 4th down and 1. The ball was fumbled, he said. How do you get a replay? So, all right, so we're trying to listen here in the stands. Sorry about that, guys. What we could hear from the White Hat was that the ball was fumbled prior to the runner being down, but the play was blown dead, so they will replay 1st down. A 4th down. It is 4th and 1. The ball is on the 46, trying to get to the 47. From the shotgun, quarterback will keep it. He's not there yet. He's not going to make it. He's not going to make it. I think they stopped him. We need a spot. A huge second effort. The quarterback dug in, turned sideways, lunged forward. The Knights wouldn't give up. The White Hat says it's a 1st down, Montgomery Catholic. That was huge. That could have been the defense winning championships on 4th down and 1 near midfield, and the Knights stood their ground twice. Thank you, Coach Kirk Johnson, for throwing the flag. Thank you for the review. Thank you, defensive line, for being there. I'd love to tell you that we had a review and I could tell you which Knight it was up at the line who bear hugged him and wouldn't let him go. Shotgun, formation. The Knights are going to give it to Giovanni. He needs to turn up field. He's got 5 yards. Make it 6. There's a flag. It's coming back, holding against the Knights.
Holding against the Knights.
Chris Lombard in Florida says, let's go. Chris, you're an hour ahead of us. It's past our bedtime here. 9:28 on the clock. On the clock. 5:41 on the game clock, and it is going to be a penalty against the Knights. It was a 6 or 7 yard Giovanni Hayner pickup. All right, I could not hear what he said there. Yeah, so I think that was a personal foul, not a hold. So the ball goes back across midfield to the 44-yard line, trying to get across midfield to the 36. We will hand it off to Giovanni, and he's going to get it. He's still on his feet at the 40, the 30, out of bounds inside the 25. Pia Hayner is going crazy in the stands right now, I can tell you. Gigi, you did it. Senior, we got to move the ball in your hands. We're doing it running downfield. 5:31 on the clock. The clock is stopped. Morgan Stanley fourth quarter is getting exciting. The Knights are tied 14-14 in the state championship. We need one more goal. We need one more point. We need one more touchdown. Can we get into the end zone? Knocking on the door of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Moody's defense on their heels. Going to hand it off again. Good for 3. Good for 5. Still on his feet at the 10. Out of bounds at the 9. Zaylin Jackson, the ball carrier.
1st and goal at the 9, Justin. Knocking on the door, trying to go ahead, claiming a championship. 14-14. The Knights defense hold, and now the offense is rolling.
Here we go. Kingston Prayer at the 15-yard line. Gets the play from the coaches on the sideline. He stands flanked to his left by Gigi. Wilson Hodges in the tight end on the near side, the ball on the near hash. They will hand it off to Giovanni. He is going to be tackled from behind. It was 1st and goal. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 6, a pickup of about 3. A big, great tackle by Moody there, able to get the momentum of Giovanni Hayner paused enough to bring him to the turf.
Yeah, Giovanni was picking his way, as he does, driving up through the middle, and the Moody defense surrounded him, pulled him down. Clock rolling, time under 5 minutes now, 4:51 and rolling. Play clock almost at 10 seconds.
4:45 now. They'll snap it. Giovanni's going to get the ball. He hits a brick wall at the 6. They may give him 1 yard here. We needed a touchdown there, but it's going to be 3rd and goal. And here come the big boys. Garrett Sanford coming in. Dylan Rogers coming in. Sending the wideouts out. And Kingston comes to the sideline. Number 3, Miles Cotry, will be in at quarterback, running the heavy package, looking like a wildcat. Can they get into the end zone? 3rd and goal. The ball on the 7-yard line. Moody's defense trying to keep it a tied ball game. Good snap to 3. Met at the 6. He will not make it past the 7-yard line. He will not score a touchdown, and the Knights are going to kick a field goal for the lead.
J.P. Costa, number 40, trotting out on the field. I don't think you could squeeze anything in or out of him right now. It's probably a little puckered up. Number 40, number 18, holding. And this is brought to you by...
Well, we don't have a field goal sponsor, so I'm going to tell you this is brought
to
you by all the alumni.
All
the alumni who are listening right now. This one's for you. We're trying to lead with 3:26. Good snap. Hold. This one's up. It looks like it's good. The Knights lead by 3, 17-14. Montgomery Catholic with 3:21. All they got to do to bring home the 2nd trophy in 2 years is do what their defense has done best all year. That's stop them. The crowd is going crazy. Deacon Mike, we're 3:21 away from a repeat, 17-14. But this second half has been owned by the Blue Devils of Moody. Do not count your chickens before they hatch. Right. Montgomery Catholic's defense has got to come up with a stop. Our Avis Car Rental keys to the game every single year. Special teams and penalties. Special teams coming up big, kicking a field goal. Absolutely beautiful. I didn't tell you the yardage. It was probably about a 30-yard field goal there. We were on, the 8? So 18. So 25-yard field goal, maybe 26 based on the spot. Montgomery Catholic right through the uprights. We have no perspective, but I'm going to tell you,
beautiful.
It was absolutely right down the middle.
Wasn't real high, but it was perfect. So 17-14, the Knights lead here late in the game. Championship on the line. 3 minutes, 21 seconds left. Moody's going to get the ball with 3 timeouts, and we get the 2-minute timeout too, right? They get it?
Have no idea.
Yeah. Maybe.
Well,
Some
they did
sports
in flag.
you do. Yeah. So here we go. Knights kicking off.
17-14 Knights league. This is your Little Donkey Mexican Restaurant kickoff. Probably the last one of the year, and they're going to boot it deep. This one is going to go. Well, he might have touched it. It goes out of bounds.
Oh,
no, the flag. So the flag just means that it went out of bounds on its own accord, which means they're going to get the ball on the 35. Not really sure what that would be for, why you're trying to pin them over to this side. But Montgomery Catholic's defense is going to stop them no matter what.
Cost us 15 yards,
yeah,
right?
The question will be whether or not he touched it before it went out of bounds. I think that the
he threw the flag.
Yeah, and so they're just going to say, nope, it's your ball on the 35. So that's a pretty costly mistake. All year long we haven't tried to do anything like that. We've been pooch kicking down to the 12, and it's worked.
Come on, Knights. 3:21 left.
Ella Bradley says, go Knights. Not feeling good today. We needed you at the half. Hey, but Ella and Josh, y'all bring us through. Fourth quarter, 3:21 on the clock. Moody trying to come back. They trail by 3. Motion from the near side. They will play action. Nope, they're going to hand it off. And the Knights unable to bring these guys to the turf, finally stopping them. It was only a 2-yard gain, but it was only a 2-yard gain. Harrison Rogers is pointing downfield like.
Ball came out, but probably after they had blown the whistle.
Yeah.
So short gain. 2nd and 8. Clock rolling under 3 minutes, Justin.
Knights lead 17-14. You're right, Deacon Mike. 2:52 and counting. 3 wideouts to the far side. 2nd down and 8 from their own 37. Tackled from behind as the quarterback. He launched it into the air. It was nearly picked off. Miles Cotry will replay that one in his mind on the bus ride back tonight. The end of the game will determine whether or not he feels one way or the other about it. Could have been the icing on the cake, but it's still a huge AmeriFirst Bank 3rd down. The ball on the 37-yard line. They got to go 8 yards. Moody's got 2 big downs if they want to try. They trail by 3 and can't give the ball away. Rolling out of the pocket, wants to throw. He bounces it at the foot of the receiver. The receiver clasps the ears through the helmet, and he wants that one back. It's 4th and 8 for Moody. We saw this yesterday in the Flag Football State Championship, and the Montgomery Catholic Lady Knights were able to stop them. They gave up 1 4th down pickup, but the second would seal the deal. Can the Knights do it tonight? 2 minutes and 36 seconds on the clock. Dave Bosco, all night, all year, faithful, week in and week out, prophetic words. This is what a state championship should look like. Hard fought, hard hitting, down to the wire, and the good guys win. 17-14 with a 3-point lead.
He moved.
4th down
Moody moved.
and 8, and Moody might have committed a
moved.
penalty. Did the Knights break the plane?
No, Moody, back him up.
From the 37 to the 32, make it 4th down and 14. 4th down and 14. The Moody Blue Devils. Season is on the line. 2:36 on the clock. We're going to call it 4th and 13. The ball on the 32-yard line. 3 wideouts to the far side. Motion here makes it 4. Empty backfield. Plants. He rolls. The ball drops. He picks it back up, throws it downfield, and it is caught, but he's a yard short. He is a yard short.
Hey, stop, referee.
They might have marked him at the 45-yard line. The line to gain is the 45. 2:21 on the clock. 17-14.
Moody's got another red flag.
Moody's got the ball. They're calling it a first down. We just said this happened in the
Yep.
girls' championship yesterday. That's okay. We can do it twice if we have to. 17-14. I think that Moody still has 3 timeouts. 2:21 on the clock. And they take one right there. I know folks at home are asking, 17-14 your score, 2:21 on the clock, 3 timeouts by Moody, and they just burned one. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Bradley Plumbing and Heating is one of the oldest service firms in Montgomery, the original Bradley Services Company since 1945. That means you get hundreds of years of combined experience to solve your problem. Sure, they have been taking care of some of the largest buildings in central Alabama for decades. But that same professional quality service of Bradley Plumbing and Heating is available for your home as well. Whether you have a clogged drain or an AC or heating unit that's not working, don't waste time or money. Call 271-0700. Bradley Plumbing and Heating since 1945, the original Bradley Services Company.
All right, Montgomery Catholic, I've got great news for you. With 2:21 on the clock, the Knights leading 17-14, three-point lead. It was 4th down and 13 for Moody. They throw. It was caught at about the 43 or 44. The referee marked it at the 45. I said when we went to break that it was a timeout. It was not a timeout. It is an official review. So this play is under review. If the ball is not spotted correctly here, if the ball did not make it to the 45, it would be a turnover on downs with 2:21 to go, and Montgomery Catholic's season could end with a 3-point lead in the final end of the game. For 2 straight years, can they go undefeated? For 2 straight years, can they win in 4A and now in 5A? The official is still reviewing this play. Deacon Mike, it's all right here.
It is, and I believe we're going to find a favorable outcome. We don't know, but we're watching. We're lined up right here at the 42, so we've got a great vantage point.
He stopped him.
It definitely looked that way by a yard
I
up here.
I thought it was
least
3 or 4 feet.
Yep.
And so we're going to see.
Now, we're not down there on the field. We don't know where he put the ball down
Is this
on the
open
ground.
so we can hear if the crowd goes absolutely bug nuts?
Yep.
It's going to be fun. 2:21 on the clock. 2:21 to go in the game. 2:21 remaining in the 4th quarter, brought to you by Morgan Stanley. Can Montgomery Catholic hold a 3-point lead? Can Moody have a little bit of a miracle here if they get the ball back? If the official comes back and says that the receiver was short of the line to gain, it would be a turnover on downs, and Montgomery Catholic would have the ball with 2:21 to go. Now, that is not enough time to take a knee,
that's right.
but it is enough time to control your own destiny on offense, which is a much better position than trying to play defense against a team for the last 2 quarters who has moved nearly at will down the field.
We could get the ball and run 4 times in a row.
We're going to be quiet so we can hear. After the review, the receiver was down. At the 42-yard line, Montgomery Catholic's going to get the ball, turnover on downs. They're going nuts, and they should. Kirk Johnson threw the red flag, and it was vindicated twice. Not just once, but twice. Get the defense off the field. They did their job. The ball will be down at the 44, and the Knights' offense controls their destiny. 2:21 to go in the game. 2:21 before the blue map. We're 3 points away. Can the offense seal the deal? Can the offense do what we came to do and control the ball for 2 minutes, 21 seconds? 2 wideouts to the near side. The Knights in shotgun formation. JJ at quarterback, flanked to his left by number 11. And we drew Moody off sides. They're going to move the ball 5 yards. If you're a Blue Devil, the only thing you lost there was 5 yards in 1 second.
1 second, all right.
Jake Campbell says, let's go. Boy, I know you cheer, and I know you wish you were here. Jake Campbell's poured into this program for a lot of years in a row. Lots of folks at home. It takes a lot for these boys. These are 15, 16, and 17-year-old boys about to do something special. And Giovanni Hayter.
For the first down.
Gigi's going to move the ball. Gigi's going to move the chains. Gigi's going to break the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Red flag, pest control. First down for Montgomery Catholic. 2:13 on the clock. The clock pauses, but they will whistle it once they set the ball, and they've done it. We're at 2:09 and counting. 2:06 and counting.
Let it
a
click
3-point
down.
lead, 23 seconds on the play clock. Can Montgomery Catholic do it 2 years in a row? We finally got a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We finally have a contest. Moody, quite the opponent, totally worthy. The winner of this game, quite a champion regardless. 17-14 the score from the shotgun. They call for the ball and get it. Giovanni is going to take it to the left, pushes, still pushing, still on his feet, still going.
Another first down, maybe.
They might be a yard short, but he should have been tackled after 3 yards, and I think he got 8. 1:31 on the clock. The clock should not be stopped, but it is. Timeout taken.
Yep.
By Moody.
Sure.
That is
minute 31.
Absolutely awesome. 1:31 to go in the ball game. We'll be back right after this. Knights lead 17-14, 91 seconds away from a championship.
3 Square Technology Group is a proud supporter of Montgomery Catholic. providing exceptional IT industry solutions with impeccable customer service and attention to detail since 2016. 3 Squared takes pride in offering real IT solutions for clients nationwide. Visit their website at 3squaredtechnology.com. That's the number 3, squaredtechnology.com.
All right, we are back. Montgomery Catholic is live on Praise 96.5. Montgomery Catholic is 1 minute and 31 seconds away.
And I want to tell you, folks, this is Deacon Mike, and son Justin, the president, is poised. He's in a 3-point stance. He senses and feels and tastes victory right down the wire. It's coming, a minute and a half. He's going to be bolting out the door when the Knights finally win this game tonight and meet his team down there on the field.
1:31 to go. They're going to snap the ball. Absolutely smoked in the backfield. So 2nd down and 2 is going to turn down to 3rd and 4 or 5, and I think they'll take another timeout.
Moody does. Takes another timeout. Minute 27 left in the ball game. Brings up a 3rd down. We dropped a few yards there, so it'll be 3rd and 5 for the Knights.
Sydney Belsterling online saying go finish it. We're at 140 people on Facebook, 140 unique families on Facebook. This game, by the way, guys, it's live on television, and they're still tuning in to see it right here. You can watch it on APT, but I think they want to be with us. Scott Skonecki saying let's go. Oh, Scott Sahaki. What's up, Sahaki? This is awesome. You guys, I bet Scott Skonecki's watching somewhere too.
Absolutely.
We got folks tuned in from all over. Chris Lombard, we couldn't do this when we were in high school. How about Stokes and Stemley sponsoring Extra Points all season long? And Josh Stemley, class of 01. We got some folks tuned in right here wanting to see us do it. 24 years later, can the Knights come up with back-to-back?
We need a first down.
We do need a first down to make it sweet and seal it. From the shotgun, J.J. calls for the ball, tries to get him off sides. They flinch but don't break the plane. Goes back up under center. He's going to snap the ball from under center and try to draw him off again. They'll go into motion, and he'll call a timeout. He will call a timeout. We were at about 8 seconds on the play clock. Montgomery Catholic burns one. We're going to stay with you right here. Montgomery Catholic leading by 3, 17-14. And Deacon Mike, we got where is number of timeouts left?
Yeah, it's wrong on the big board. Oh, they just corrected it. I believe Moody may have 1 left.
Yeah, so
Knights have 1 left, and the Knights do lead by 3 points here. Minute and a half left in the ball game, 1:27, and so to be able to just run this out, we need mathematically, right, to score or to make another first down here. Very doable. We've been running the ball strongly here. Plus, it's really 2 downs, right? Because we would run it on 3rd down and let all the time run out that we can. Of course, Moody will take their last time out. So say it's down to 1:20, and then we hike the ball again and run on 4th down, right? There would be no need to punt.
We'll see.
And
maybe
we might
just
score,
get a first down right here,
or we might get a first
down.
Absolutely. We'll take
All
that.
right.
We'll take it.
Capital Trailway saying make it happen, Knights, sponsoring us all season, carrying these champions. Let's try to finish it. Long way to go, 1:27, 3rd down. They're going to come to the near side. They are not going to make a first down. They will get up to the 25-yard line. It'll be technically a loss of 1. It'll be 4th and 5, 1:18. The clock will stop because I believe Moody will take their final timeout. And they do.
Referee did indicate timeout.
We'll have a 60-second timeout. He pointed towards Moody, and we're going to take 1 30-second break. We'll be back right after this. The Knights on 4th and 7, 1:18 to go. They lead by 3.
Montgomery Catholic Knights football is on the air thanks to our business sponsors. Montgomery County Probate Court, Judge J.C. Love III, Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, Capitol and Colonial Trailways, Dirk's Filet and Vine, Dr. Brian Killey Podiatrist, Hoops League, Houston Clinic Dr. Lee Murphy, and Warren Averett CPAs and Advisors. Thanks to our Montgomery Catholic community for supporting these generous sponsors.
All right, we are back. Shout out to Joe P., Joe Tavian Pierce, who broke his collarbone in the previous game, out tonight wants to be a part of this class.
Is
to
a part of
finish
this
it.
class. You
Yeah,
know he is.
Yeah, well, and I'm going to tell you,
There
look,
he
he's
goes.
running from huddle to huddle down here. He's pouring his heart into each one of them. I told him on the field beforehand, we were high-fiving, hey, man, you are playing this game. Your heart is in every one of these players. I'm in it, and he knows it. And on 4th down and 7 from the 26-yard line, 26 yards away from a touchdown, but 7 yards away from moving the sticks. This is 4-down territory. Moody should be out of timeouts. 1:18 on the clock. It'll start when they snap the ball, and they're going to pass towards the end zone. This one is floated up to B.J. Bedgood, and it falls incomplete, which stops the clock.
Okay.
And there is no flag. There
Knights.
is no flag. So just trying to put the nail in the coffin there is going to come up with an opportunity. And that ball well thrown towards the corner of the end zone. Number 3 defending it well against 6, B.J. Bedgood. And so 1:12 on the clock. They've got to go 74 yards. Let's see what they can do from their 26-yard line. A low snap, throws this one up, caught, immediately tackled, loss of 2, and the clock won't stop. 1:05 and counting. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. Quick to the line of scrimmage. They're going to wait for their big guys downfield to get back. They're finally back. They're getting desperate here. The Knights defense doing a good job of talking to each other, making sure everybody's where they're supposed to be. They're going to pass again. No pressure in the backfield. They'll dump it off at the line of scrimmage. Caught. Loss of 2. Loss of 3. We'll see how much. Keep him in bounds. They say yes, he was in bounds. It's going to be 3rd down and about 14. We're at 35 seconds and counting. Knights lead by 3. They are 76 yards away from the go-ahead touchdown. 27 seconds and counting. 3rd and long from the shotgun. Plants wants to pass. Swallowed up in the backfield. He's going to the turf. I didn't see who did it, but I can guarantee you Garrett Sanford and Harrison Rogers were there. 14 seconds on the clock. It's 4th down and about 17. 52, Dylan Rogers back there as well.
7 seconds.
We're at 5 seconds on the clock. It's a Hail Mary. They're going to throw it up deep, and this one is going to be intercepted by Montgomery Catholic, and they're going to win their back-to-back state championship. Charles Chappelle, number 0, will seal the deal. 0 seconds on the clock. We're state champs for the 2nd year in a row. Montgomery Catholic, you can wrap this one in blue and gold. The Knights victorious 17-14. Your AKD broadcast team, super excited to be with you. I'll see you after we go get a blue map on the field. Love you guys.
Love you
Go
too.
Knights. Congrats.
All right, brother. So I love you. Well, that was great, man. Congratulations to the school. What a win. Montgomery Catholic Preparatory School comes down to the wire with victories, with victory and fireworks, and we won 17-14. Moody Blues has settled in the stadium. They are sad. They came close. Montgomery Catholic dominated in the first half. We went into the locker room 14-0, and then Moody came out and dominated the second half up into the late 4th quarter, tying the ball game with just minutes left. And the Knights held when they had to hold and scored when they had to score, and a great field goal by Mr. Costa, about a 25 or 28-yard field goal with just a few minutes left in the game. And Moody got one last chance, but the Knights defense held tight again. So the Knights are victorious, 17-14. So we are 5A state champions. This is a repeat. We came here 4 years ago in Birmingham at Legion Field, and we were a throw away from winning. And then the next year we lost in the 3rd round. Last year we won the championship game in the 4A bracket. Alabama High School Athletic Association moved us up to 5A, and we have maintained our undefeated record in 2024, and we come out victorious tonight, 17-14 over a very, very good Moody Blue Devils team from Moody, Alabama, about 30 miles east of here. The Knights and the Blue Devils walk past each other in a very somber dual line, congratulating and consoling as the Knights are victorious. What a great victory. A long time coming this year. It's very hard to do this, and it's very difficult to repeat it. Congratulations, Coach Kurt Johnson and all of his coaches and the administration of Montgomery Catholic Preparatory School. People have been asking me all week, oh, y'all are good now. Well, it's been 10 to 20 years in the building, in the growing, and this is the fruit of it. What a great victory. 5A state champions. And so we're going to take a break. I'm Deacon Mike Costanza for Justin Costanza, Brittany Bradley, and Daniel Harbin, and guest statistician Stephen Deep tonight. And we are out.
Montgomery Catholic Knights football is on the air thanks to our business sponsors. Montgomery County Probate Court, Judge J.C. Love III, Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, Capitol and Colonial Trailways, Dirk's Filet and Vine, Dr. Brian Killey Podiatrist, Hoops League, Houston Clinic, Dr. Lee Murphy, and Warren Averett CPAs and Advisors. Thanks to our Montgomery Catholic community for supporting these generous sponsors.
All right, we're back. Daniel Harbin, Stephen Deep, Deacon Mike Costanza. A little trivia here. Stephen, here, talk into this microphone. So who was the first in-stadium announcer at Montgomery Catholic?
Well, Mr. Mike, I just was very proud to let Justin know that we're just carrying on the tradition here since I was the first stadium announcer way back in 1979 at Montgomery Catholic High School, and look where we are today. So
I tell you
thrilled
what,
to say that we've kept it in the family.
We're glad you're here tonight, and I'm going to get my glasses out. We've been handed the stats. You know the stat that means the most. The score is what tonight?
The score is 17-14.
And the Knights are victorious. So Giovanni Hayner ends up with 131 yards of rushing tonight versus their star guy had 58. And I don't see the totals there. Receiving, they had about 90, 121, 40, and we had about 120 or 30. And punting, they averaged 45 yards, and we averaged a lot shorter than that. But the bottom line is the Knights are victorious. So we're going to sign off one last time. Thank everybody for listening, and appreciate Stephen being here tonight. Daniel Harbin, great job. And Brittany Bradley, wonderful work. And, of course, thanks to everybody at the radio station making this possible. So we're going to sign off, and a season-ending championship drive. So for Montgomery Catholic Preparatory School and all the leaders of the school and all of our alumni and all of our sponsors, thank you. And one more time, I'm Deacon Mike Costanza.
I'm Uncle Stephen.
And go Knights!
Go Knights!
We want to thank our greater Montgomery Catholic community who have helped make this broadcast possible. And now, for your family and alumni roll call sponsors. The Aaron family, Megan, class of 2015, Riley 2017, Mitch 2019, Catherine 2023, and Claire, class of 2028. Ben and Elena Barranco, class of 2002, Joan and Barry Cavan, Austin Cleghorn, class of 2021, James Cleghorn, class of 2016, Lainey Cleghorn, class of 1986, Steve and Marcia Hitson Davis, Stephen and Charlotte Deep, class of 78 in memory of Michael Deep. From our first AD, Dean DeLongchamp and his family, Mike 1987, Michelle 1990, and Melissa 1995. Go Knights! De Jesus Donahue family, Catherine and Matthew Donahue 2012, Christopher 2018, Carlo 2021, Mary Leet Edgar in honor of the class of 1957, Alan and Julie Emerson, class of 2000, Mary and Jim Forsyth, Sean and Laura Feely, class of 2006, the Gonzalez and Saldi family, Francisco, class of 2017, Ezekiel, class of 2019, Inez, class of 2021, and Angelise, class of 2022, Rick and Joey Harris, Helen and David Hayden, the Latham family, Bob and Bonnie McLaurin family, Mike and Carrie Moore in honor of their son Zach, class of 2019, and Sean, class of 2020, Christine and Mickey Knoll, class of 1991, Jason and Tisha Rhodes in honor of Hayden Rhodes Howell, Brian and Jennifer Rogers, Mark and Diane Schultz, Teresa and Greg Trelaw, Ricky, class of 2019, and Amy, class of 2023, Brad Walker, class of 1976, in memory of Coach Arbin. If you would like to be part of our Montgomery Catholic Knights roll call, visit montgomerycatholic.org/broadcast to join the team. Thank you and go Knights!